Good evening and welcome to the table. I am your generous DM for the evening, Adam, welcoming my bunch of barreling idiots from our usual Fool's Gold campaign inspiration. To those who have not joined us before, I will allow each of them a sentence and an introduction, starting with my left.
I go by the name RickHammersteel. I am playing the Half-Elven Bladesinger wizard named Vylyra Glynrona, or Lyra for short.
Uzbringer here, all my fellow YouTube fans. I'm currently playing Raiken, the Foreclaimer.
Hello there, Mobzilla's here, playing Archibald, the Paladin.
Hello, this is Vesco Gold playing the Artificer Engineer, ME Sage.
Now, we were going to be gathered with our fifth and final member of this. Unfortunately, bad case itis has struck again, and he is currently not with us. So we will have to, unfortunately, keep our cardboard cutout rogue strapped in the chair.
Once again, our Ashley Johnson.
Exactly.
Yep.
But as we continue our trek through the lighthouse in the lovely, lovely city of Twintiver, we are currently right at the edge of everywhere, as our fellow party has handled the overlord of everywhere, and they are currently dealing with a rest situation. If there are no questions for the table, we may resume play as we were.
How far away are the stars?
Come again?
How far away are the stars?
So, do you know how it feels like when you had those little posted little glow in the dark stars on the ceiling?
I used to have those when I was a kid. I used to
Yeah,
love them.
I see. So they're right above us. So we should try jumping and grabbing them.
Yeah, I mean, you could certainly try.
They're maybe like a few orders of magnitude further.
But the last time that we were when I was playing and all my stuff, I know you guys were away or something. I was dark in our Archie and all that stuff. I think when we started or something like that, Archie and I finished our conversation, so we'll be getting back to you guys. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm currently just meditating, recharging.
I'm doing that thing I'm going to be doing every long rest and trying to fix up one of my spells.
I'm really gonna make a spell of my own.
You'll get there when we have a conversation with me.
Say,
Speaking of that, I'm going to remind our artificer to also do the same.
Give me a minute.
say, Vylyra, how do you get into spellcrafting? We had a conversation once a long time ago, but
Hold on 1 second. 25.
All right.
Arcana.
So, to the audience here, we have a little bit of fun here when it comes to spellcrafting on here. I'm going to roll a d100 on here to determine what percentile of the spell is going to be completed. I still haven't formulated this to a math degree, but I do have a somewhat of a system. That is a 47, so that would be about a 5% chance on here divided from.
I rolled an 86.
So divide that by 5 and round down.
This is the first little spell, by the way.
All you have to do is reach that 100% then.
70 does it. That would be 17%.
Yep.
Right up there.
Depending on the spell level on here of what each person is, or in the element of our artificer, depending on the rarity of the item, the higher the percentile is needing to be completed, with the percentage chance of critical setbacks.
I'll be back with you when Lucas is finished.
So,
Mamma mia.
as the table is probably going to hear the clattering and lovely sounds of last-minute preparations.
It's call me items.
oh, you mean
I love them so much. You could say they're my precious.
Yes, but unfortunately, we're also live, so please make your precious things a little faster now.
I'm working on it. I am working on it.
Yes, these nice, lovely listeners are hearing all this last-minute
The
preparation.
faster you get this done, the faster your character can meet
I
up
don't
with
make
that
it
snake
too
ladies.
So, Bill 9 to sign. Okay, let's see here.
Bill.
So for armor, can I just need to do Arcana?
Yes, Arcana.
Also, I can only do one of these at a time, right?
Yes, one at a time.
Actually, should I do the bullet or the Arcana?
Arcana.
I don't know why I did the bullet.
I got a bullet for you.
Ooh, it's gonna be a little higher. I'm gonna set back.
By the way, just make sure all these spells and artifacts are run through Adam first. So if you think some of these are broken, blame him. He approved some of them.
Yes, but I also have good planning skills. That roll?
27.
Alright, it's 15. Okay, so I need you to roll a D100.
D100.
I need to roll a D10.
Show me potato salad. 68.
Divide that.
No, wait.
No, 86.
86.
I need you to divide that by 6. Yes, we love abusing Bertha.
Mm-hmm.
Rounding down.
Okay, 14. So 14.
14% is added to the roll.
May I borrow a pencil, please?
14% to the total? What's the percentage needed to complete it?
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the armor you're working on.
The armor cannon.
Yeah, which is a artifact of legendary propriety, meaning he has to get 500%.
Okay, 14% seems much more reasonable now.
Yeah.
84.
Again, it usually depends on the rarity or the spell level on here. I usually have a tiered system for this, so at least on here for a level 1 spell or a cantrip, 100% on here. But legendary or artifacts require a lot more prettiness.
Especially if it's a 9th level spell.
I'm just gonna say this much. I feel like it's gonna take until like 16 or 15 or 16 or 17 sessions.
You have been working on this for a while though, so
Yeah, you're getting close.
you're getting closer
What's
and
your
closer.
percentage?
At least you're not needing money. All right. My previous character was also similar. She had to make a lot of weapons, and one of her biggest weapons was a very powerful gun. Yeah, she was basically not Percy. And she required several hundreds of thousands of gold and 2 years to make her weapon. And it was one of her most powerful weapons. So
What is it, magnum opus?
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, in some areas, there are checkpoints, especially for artifacts on here. There are checkpoints. Once he reaches 100, he can't go under 100 on here. So there is always a chance for him, if he does get a critical setback, as long as he makes it past the first checkpoint, he's not going to go all the way to the Stone Age. So at least there is time. Thank you for crinkling everything near the mic. Anyway, let us go back to where we were.
Shouldn't have gotten out.
So,
I'm home. Don't worry about it.
say, Vylyra, how
Yeah.
exactly do you spellcraft? We had this one conversation a little bit ago, and I do recall certain legendary spells that I did not have authority to access, although I do know the premise is of how they work.
What I do, Archie, is that I meditate, concentrate on accessing the weave around the world. There are several bits of the world's connected by magical weaves within the astral plane, and within these astral planes are little bits of constructs that you can use to construct spells by accessing various material components, somatic components, or vocal components, or in any combination. I go into this weave and I take very careful care to construct the spells and figure out, okay, which one person is going to be able to use these spells I create. Like, for example, my Shining Finger. You've seen me use that once. I made it so wizards, like myself, and paladins, like you, can use it.
Maybe you should teach me how to use it sometime.
I will. I get.
However, the country that I used to live in and used to serve under, Silantir, had very special spells where it drew power. In fact, the very spell itself drew power from one's own oath.
That's
The Paladin's oath. The
That-
stronger their dedication to their oath, the stronger the spell would be. This is generally how Paladins work. However, these spells took that to a greater degree. No other caster except for Paladins were able to cast it, which is why it was so powerful.
That's a bit different. Those spells are already created. I would have to figure out how to make sure you learn those spells.
I had no authority to access it, but we were taught generally how they worked, where you tied it to your very core beliefs. But it's a very complex topic. I was wondering if you could actually teach me deeper about spellcrafting in the future so that I could try and help out.
Sure. I'm not sure you'll be able to. Spellcrafting is more of a wizard thing, but I can certainly try.
Alright. Thank you very much. What spell are you working on now, by the way?
It's called the Silent Shield. I heard about the Silent War that's coming up, and I'm trying to create spells that don't require vocal components. I already created one. I just need to create another one that should help protect both not only myself, but any of you guys. Yes, the enemy.
I respect that, honestly.
Look, I may not like her very much, but that doesn't mean I want her dead.
I see you choose rivals, honestly.
Yeah, fair
In the
enough.
same way that your rivals with Raiken, your rivals with you.
I consider Raiken to be more my intellectual rival.
You
Hold
are
on,
so lucky he's meditating right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna get some conversation. Raiken! Oh, Raiken! Are you an intellectual rival to Vylyra?
Roll me an investigation check.
1 second. I gotta plug it in. The person's charger, which they gave to me at the worst time.
Thank you.
An investigation check, you had said?
Mhm.
That's a big fat 5.
It's low enough. Low enough. You look, and on Raiken's chest is a notepad that says, currently meditating to recharge spells. Do not wake up for the next few hours. I'm regaining my mana. P.S. Ain't no way in any of the 9 friggin' hells is Lyra anywhere close to being my intellectual rival. Yes, I predicted what question you were going to ask me. Signed, Raiken.
Does she predict
That's
that?
a pretty good
Can she
precognition.
predict when we're gonna be having lunch?
Yeah, actually.
Right? Yeah,
I-
approximately 12 p.m.
I pull the sticky note, and there's another one right under that.
12 p.m.
Huh. Hey, does anyone else have any other questions before I pull the sticky note out?
Are
I pull
you
the sticky note. Is there anything under it?
No, somebody's got to ask another question.
Lyra, are you a loser?
Right? No, you are.
Why are we bothering the sorcerer? As Winters just chimes up over here.
Right? Because they like to annoy me.
Okay, I'll leave you to it, and I rip off the one. The
Fine, then. Let me go back to sleep.
Right,
Go away.
right,
I'm trying to meditate here.
right.
You are 5 seconds close to getting hit with a lightning bolt tomorrow.
I take the note. I reach up my foot and I rip it. I take a good step back.
You, your feet stink.
Well, that was uncalled for.
You'll leave me alone, I'll stop.
Fine.
Again,
Ugh.
why are we bothering the sorcerer?
Right? They like to annoy me.
I heard you the first time. Stop answering the question.
Right? Fine, stop asking too many questions.
I was just asking when is lunch.
Right? Thank you, Amy.
I mean, you.
Listen, I'm hungry. How long have we been in here?
A couple of days, probably.
Roll insight, actually.
Me?
Everyone, actually, who was able to.
23.
7.
No, and
Same here.
oh, and no. So you guys don't know what the value of time is in here, in this case, because again, the Feywild does kind of mess with your illusion-ish of
Wait.
time.
Doesn't K9 have a built-in clock, maybe?
It does. Canine does have a built-in.
Wait a minute. He gave me a watch.
Yes.
I pull hey K9, can you give me the clock again?
Processing as we go over towards the wizard in the room. So, you have an inkling of an idea. However, with also this room having Feywild energy, it could have added 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 years. You can't narrow it down on here. However, to you it feels like it's been 14 days.
Wow, wonderful.
So yeah, I'm hungry here, man.
Is there something around here for her to eat?
I mean, you have your rations.
Yeah, rations.
Eat
That would,
those.
that would stop you from being hungry.
I ate all in the past for these past days we missed.
It's been 3 days.
Oh my goodness. God, I should have saved those peanuts.
Lyra's got the side twitch.
I don't think we're allowed to hunt food in here.
I mean, you can technically,
I mean, yeah, as long as
unless you are
That's
good.
like
as long as
the
the
Feywild, and I think that might anger some fairy, and I have to serve them for 2 years.
Amelia's like, I'm done.
Also, my rations was a bag of peanuts. That's it.
Lyra looks at
One
Archie.
fairy's fine with it. What about the rest of them?
Lyra, okay, look, if you're planning on hunting, just make sure the animal is A, not cute, and B, I don't have to see it.
Gosh.
I'm too busy to go be watching the cute little critter and crying.
Well, Lyra, is that you?
Winter, you seem good at hunting, and well, Ghost is currently indisposed of. If he wasn't, I would have
Yeah,
absolutely
I'll-
taken around.
You are aware that the plane we are currently on, if we are dealing with animals, may be someone or the house owner's pets.
Which is why.
So how much of a puppy enthusiast are you?
Don't kill the puppies.
Well, what am I supposed to eat?
The
The grass?
I was actually thinking about killing some.
Not
sort
the
of-
pets.
Plants,
Plants.
fruits, vegetables.
Okay, where are they?
Venus flytraps, you know,
Where are the vegetables?
So,
everywhere.
well, you did run through several kitchen areas that could have been there. You could have also gone through or go back down the hallway to see if you could find the kitchen again.
I'm gonna go back and find.
I
the
wonder
kitchen.
if Fierce Body's rotted or not.
Whatever you guys doing, I don't know. I'm hungry. Go.
Whose body?
What's his name? The troll.
I didn't give him a name, unfortunately. It was just the troll.
Yeah.
The dire troll was all I gave
I
you.
wonder if the dire troll's body is rotted.
I mean, if you want
I
to go back and check,
froze it,
if you want to go back and
Defroze
check
it.
it,
so it should be fine. So it should be fine to defrost and cook.
Okay, who here isn't above eating the body of
I went to the
a
kitchen.
dire troll?
Okay, you go to the kitchen.
I don't know what.
Well, I know this dwarf who runs around with a swordsman, a thief, and a mace. They should know all about cooking out different creatures. Have you ever heard of this group called Dungeon Messy? It's also called the Delicious Dungeon.
and that is Greg's references for the day.
No more references allowed.
That's right.
You get a slap every time.
Especially when it comes to one of my favorite more modern anime. God, that's confirmed, by the way.
So, you want to go to the kitchen. I need a perception check.
You do it by yourself?
Well, nobody went with me.
Don't
Why?
you know? You never split the party.
Why would we want to go with you?
Yeah. Why?
Yes, why?
I'm hungry.
Go and roll perception, please.
You wrote this plotline on your own.
Oh well. Worm and die. That's a 14.
Die and let live.
Alright, let's take a peek and see what you find, dear sir. Because you do find the kitchen. The question is, though, What in the kitchen do you find? I need another perception check or investigation, whichever is easier for you.
Investigation. That's a 21.
All right. Let's take a look and see what is in the house. Kitchen. Ooh, 51. Let's take a peek and see where we go today. On here, as I pull up my lovely little food table chart that I have access to. There's everything slowly on here. Now, while this is on here, getting ready, you are heading back to the trolls.
Yeah, I don't think anyone here is above eating the flesh of a troll.
I don't need to eat the butt of a troll.
Fuck you, man.
And what about you,
Disgusting.
Vylyra?
I'm fine.
And what about you? And Yost. Ghoul. And Winter. Are you okay with eating the skin of a troll?
If the other one doesn't find anything useful, maybe.
Alright, good. I'm gonna find the chunk that has the least amount of eye, teeth, and mouth in it.
So, as the paladin leaves to go back towards the troll remains on here, we go back towards our lovely artificer, who finds a very warm pot.
Is that it?
It has contents in it. You haven't opened it.
I open it.
So you found what looks to be a very meat-heavy stew.
How heavy is the pot?
It's about probably 2 pounds. You can lift it.
Well, right before I do that, well, I guess I'll do this. I put, is there a table?
No, it's just a kitchen.
No, I mean like a counter or something.
Yes, there is a countertop area that you can use, obviously, but it's mainly just...
Put 10 gold. That'd be nice. I'll pay them.
roll insight before you put the money away, just to be...
Why? I'm just being nice.
There's a reason.
Well, 16.
Okay, you know the stew is probably not worth that price. Probably a gold, not 10. A gold.
But remember, tipping is a thing.
Tipping is the thing.
I'll do a generous tip. There you go.
The house will remember that. The house will remember that.
Okay.
And I bring
I'm
the stew
scared.
to everyone.
Cool. So, you have brought basically a very large pot of warm stew on here. Now, Troll Hunter, how are you going to bring back the parts of the troll?
Do we have a bag of holding?
No.
No.
None of y'all had a bag of holding.
Do we have a cart?
No. Their cart is currently in possession of Ghost in his body.
Do we have any regular sized bags?
No.
Are you beefy?
They're a bit cumbersome to hold, depending on how many pieces it is shattered into.
But you are beefy.
Yes.
You can carry it yourself.
Yes, or just carry parts of it.
Wait, did I carry a ball?
Do we still have that rope?
No.
What rope?
You do.
Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, no, the rope. You do technically have the rope. I forgot about that. But you do have to at least be thawed, and also, I assume you're cutting into pieces. You're not carrying the thing.
1 second.
What can I do? What can I do?
Can you make bowls?
Are they easy?
Yes, they're bowls.
Yeah, I can make bowls.
Just take some bones and hollow them out.
Bowls!
Like I said,
Okay.
take some bones, like a foot or something, hollow it out, and you made a bowl.
Maybe he brings a bone.
Alright,
with
so
it.
how large are these chunks of meats?
Let's take a peek and see which one you find first out of your mind. Roll perception.
14.
Okay, so you find a few pieces on here, on this end, where one's a little larger, One's extremely large and probably would be a little too big for everyone to use on here. But you find one that is about probably more or less the torso, where you'd have a lot more rib meat to use.
So, and here's what I'm going to do. Would you mind if I use sleight of hand to make a rudimentary kind of, like, you know how sometimes you could wrap rope around logs and you can carry it?
I mean, you can, but you also would make sure, you want to make sure the meat isn't touching the ground.
Yeah, where most of the rope's on the bottom and some at the top in order to carry the whole thing.
I would say survival check.
Ooh, that's something you don't roll every day. 18.
Cool, so you're able to wrap it around and make sure that you're able to drag it without the meat touching the ground.
Wait, that isn't heavy.
Yes. Now, are you doing this stealthily?
Hey.
No one's with you.
Oh, I went out myself.
Yes, only
Okay,
you.
you know what I am going to do? Crouch down. I'm going to roll stealth.
Alright.
Remember, that's with your legs.
I had disadvantage.
With your legs, not your butt.
Full plate, disadvantage. Just letting you know.
Yep.
12.
Okay, let's take a look and see if anything follows you.
My first one was a 19. And my second one was a 12.
Alright, so that doesn't follow you, but that one certainly is. Let me take a look and see which one of these lovely little creatures are following you. Ooh, hello there. Uh-oh. It is on here. Okay, so I rolled that, and you roll the other side. Wow, that ended straight on top. Alright. Oh, that's lovely. Alright.
Oh, that's not lovely.
That's an exotic pet, actually.
That's very not lovely.
So, as you are dragging, you notice skittering. Very large skittering, about the size of a house cat.
What I do is I put down the rope, bring up my sword, go up to the carcass. I take out a chunk and I just kind of like toss it on the ground. I continue dragging it as I left out a perfectly it-sized piece of meat.
All right. Do you look behind you as you walk away?
As a no, not really.
Okay, cool. As you start hearing larger footprints on here, you start seeing what you hear is basically devouring of that meat, of that troll meat, and it doesn't sound like it came alone. It sounds like a small colony of.
I look
items.
behind myself.
So what you see are these very large ant-like mites, the size of a house cat.
How many of them?
5 devouring ash mites.
And how hungry do they look now?
They are destroying what you've given. Basically, to everyone listening on here, think of like the standard bed bug, but the size of a house cat.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying, yes. It would eat wood. Unfortunately, it's surrounded by wood, but it doesn't always eat meat.
I think you might have given it a taste for man.
But no, you
How
make
close
it.
would I be to base?
You make it unperturbed on here. However, you are very surprised as Emmy has arrived first.
Has 8 hours passed yet so I can wait?
4 hours for you, technically, right? Or is it?
I assume this
Wait,
wouldn't
isn't it-
be difficult work, so it's still part of my threats.
Fuck the
Foreclaimer's not full
Forecl-
elf.
Foreclaimers used elf, didn't they?
Yes.
So yeah, so it should be 4 hours.
4
So
hours.
has 4 hours passed yet?
I'd say about now on here because again we have this one who's crafting and making sure the food's warm. This one is probably cooking.
All right.
Wait, did I?
First thing I need is a very large campfire.
Wait, did
I
I
just
make,
like throw a
Okay.
small tree and light it on fire.
Now,
I was gonna say I need bones to create bowls, right?
Yeah.
Did he carry a big, huge thing of bone
he carried a rib.
that has bones?
It
A
has.
rib is bone.
Yes, I know.
It is a good chunk of its torso.
So I basically ask, hey, I will say this much: I need, can I borrow some of the bones from that rib because
Step. And I hand you a U-sized piece of bone. Is that
Oh.
good enough?
That's probably more than enough, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think there's plenty of healthy bone marrow in it. I hope you really use those.
Okay.
Oh, Nathan, 21 is
what do I roll?
is our.
What do I roll the crap?
Oh wait,
It's
I forgot
art-
the long rest. Whoops.
Let's see, 21 is what is Archie's armor class?
Yep.
What is Archie's armor class? 21.
21.
Raiken walks by you, Archie. I said lightning bolt, but I'm going to be nice. Starting grass. No!
What do I roll the crap?
Sleight of hand for you and your crafting skills.
Oh. Anyways, I'm going.
You have an advantage because he's wearing metal.
I do.
Yeah, he's wearing metal. You have an advantage.
Do I even need to roll advance? I had an 18 on the first roll.
Well,
I mean, did it hit?
Do you want to crit?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm taking higher to rolls at 27.
Yeah, so that hits. You get shock therapy.
6.
Hand buzzer sounds, everyone.
Oh.
15.
Yeah, you're able to make at least 50 bowls and a few utensils out of the bone.
Do I have a sizable? I would say I'd have
No.
a sizable fire going up by now. As I take the longest branch I could have, skewer it through, put it on this comically large, like you know those what do you call it? Where like you rotate something over a fire. It's
A spick?
Spit.
spit.
It's called the spit.
As I just kind of
I just have this bowl, this pot with some what stew?
So, you didn't really get to fully look at it, but it's a very warm pot of stew.
Does anybody know cooking? See what type of stew is this?
I'm really good at grilling, but I mean
That's not. I didn't say grilling. I said soup.
Look, give me the bowl. Give me the bowl. Let me see the pot.
There
I'll
it is.
check what
Why don't
type
you-
of meat is inside.
why don't you let K9 do it? I'm pretty sure they could probably recognize it.
Amelia flies over it. She's gonna roll survival.
Yay!
Oh,
That would be enough on here. So what she is looking at is a very large pot of Tasha's hideous stew, where they literally toss all the leftover soups and stews into a single pot at the end of the night and mix it all together.
so this is all leftovers.
All leftovers from the kitchen that he found.
It's food.
Yeah, look good.
It's
Can I can taste it.
You may certainly do. You brought it.
Taste it.
Okay, roll
Well,
Arcana.
luckily I made this ladle.
I'm gonna need a con save real quick.
Damn it, bitch.
18. That's your
Eight.
fault.
18 for Arcana.
hey, can I roll?
Wait, I'm near him.
No, I am.
Technically, no.
So that's an 18.
Okay, you're fine.
You're a dwarf.
You're fine. It doesn't taste bad to you. It's leftovers. It's a soup. Tomato based.
It tastes like my grandma's good stew. Not that stew.
I thought I heard stool, so trust me.
Stew. S-T-E, the letter W.
Can I roll
Dude.
performance for my cooking since I am performing, the act of cooking?
Are you doing this type of performance?
Oh, you want me to do athletics?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you doing
Okay,
this?
I'm
figured-
better at athletics and
But
performance.
it-
so
it-
that is a motherfucking 26.
But it basically tastes like my grandmother's tomato basil soup.
Okay.
You're
Thank
just
you,
like,
Lucas.
Hey, Winter, I think this is done. Can you grab the other end of this?
Winter approaches. And what do you want me to do with my, as he wiggles his arms over here, just like my noodles?
And who's the next strongest person here? Wimpy Wizard, Wimpy Sorcerer, Wimpy Artificer,
There.
Paralyzed.
Amelia walks over.
You
You
forget-
have the arm extension reach in order to grab both sides?
I can fly.
Fair enough.
So
So what
strength
we going-
on both, please.
Alright, combine.
Flat strength.
Flat strength.
Let's combine our power. You get the power of friendship.
That'd be 15.
15 as well.
That you're able to get
Lift.
it. Lift.
Okay. Turn it so that it is skewered into the ground. The bottom of the pole. I grab a knife. It's okay, everybody. Food's done.
Adam, is there anything magical about that stew?
No,
Okay.
there's nothing magical about the stew.
Right,
It is
more.
literally just leftovers and tomato bisque.
Okay.
I'm pouring myself a
I
bowl.
grab a huge slab of meat. Ooh, medium. If you go further in, it's medium rare.
Why did you bring out the troll that we froze?
It's
He wants to
perfectly
eat
cooked.
it.
I'm eating the soup.
Okay. Your whole makes sense. I wanted to know why the paladin decided to desecrate the dead and cook the living
What I
things.
do is I kind of like take off a part of my armor and I just flex protein. It's like
Con save. Disadvantage.
See, I did a con save. I didn't have it.
that's a 19 plus whatever, 15 plus whatever, 15 plus 7.
So you go through the first few bites of what basically is a troll steak over there that you do, and then you notice, wait, this has some back taste on it. You have a back taste on here. You're able to eat it, and you're not sick or anything, but you notice that there's a back taste on here. That's
Aftertaste.
a very bad aftertaste. You're able to eat it. You're fine. You feel completely fine.
Edible. You should really try it. It has really interesting initial taste.
Aussie, may I ask you a few questions about your way of serving this so-called troll steak? Number one, did you wait for the appropriate time to defrost? This type of troll steak takes a whole day to properly defrost. Number two,
And how long has it been since we killed this?
I don't know. The Feywild goes crazy. You would have to be insane to try to ask
At the
somebody about...
very least, 8 hours, plus however long it took for us to get to patrol all the way here. So it has been around about a day, give or take a few hours, you know?
Second, did you apply any spices, any ingredients, any,
Soot!
Soot is not a spice. Soot is a type of that comes from the fiery. Soot is not, nor will it ever be, a spice.
Hey, one second, I was going to do something. I'm going to make an unarmed strike real quick on, right?
Oh boy.
You know where I'm going with this.
Uh-oh.
That is, what is your AC?
Look, we both know it's low enough for what anything you hit me with is gonna work.
But what is it?
13.
Yeah, it hits as I go, "Whoa!" Like right into the gut as 2 damage. As I just like take a tear, put it on there. Spice it up with salt. Your tear.
That is not salt.
Alright, what is it?
It's water mixed with tears. That's not salt. That's not how you do salt water. The water will ruin the salt. Any freaking scientist, any cook knows this.
What?
I'm sorry, but
What? How am I starting? I'm hungry.
don't knock it till you try it, you know? You should
I
say
won't
anything about
try it.
It's hidden. He wanted to go after it.
You started it.
I didn't start
Look,
shit.
whatever you won't try, I will simply just throw into the wild for the animals to eat.
I won't try it for 2 reasons. 1, Foreclaimer. Don't need to eat. Don't need to drink. To sleep. 2, I will not try something because I do not like that. I do not like that type of food. Odds I am. I do not like black eggs and ham. I will not eat it with the fox, and I will not eat it in the box. I will not eat it with logs, and I will not eat it at the dogs.
Ah, yes. But this is a lovely dinner situation.
You people aren't saying this, but I'm trying my best not to corpse.
Hey, Vylyra, are you gonna have either Emmy soup or my troll?
Lyra looks at two of them and looks at Winter. Are there any fruits and veggies on the trees?
As Winter, he's gonna roll on here. As he pulls out from his bag dried raisins.
I'll have those.
You know, Ghost, even though you're currently not all there, I have to say, this is the most I've ever related to you. I think you are, Raiken. You are the greatest one of this team. I appreciate you. I thank you, Ghost. Please don't say a bit.
You know, I think I had more than enough of this. It's like, you see like a huge, just a sizable chunk of this way oversized piece of troll.
Hey, Rick,
Just,
I understand you can't have. I understand. I completely understand that you can.
oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amelia, would you like either Emmy soup or my troll?
I'll try the soup. Well, I try the troll since we work together on it.
Oh boy, on save.
Okay.
I hand you a plate.
Is that just
14. Aw.
Oh wait, you're near me, so you get a +5 to it.
Okay, that is a 10. That's 12.
So, since you didn't spice it, firstly, you only covered it in soot over here. So, here's the problem on here.
Roast it over an open flame. What can I say?
That's-
It's very fatty as well. I know.
which it is a fatty. It is. I don't need to say
It's
that.
very
part.
fatty.
But,
like insanely fatty.
it is not that edible to you. And you actually taste more of the after effect on here, as you are currently feeling like you have an upset stomach that is wanting to kill you.
What did you do? He did the spice, and he put it in soup. Very black soup.
Roast it
the-
over an open
What is wrong
flame.
with you, man?
Open flame.
If anybody needs me, I'll go to the kitchen, see if I can find some spices
You know
we
what?
can use for later.
You know what? I'm gonna go over
Okay.
and drink a bowl of your soup.
So the soup's fine. The soup is perfectly fine. It's just leftover, basically meat and tomato bisque. That's all it is.
Too much spice.
How is this too much spice? It's literally soup.
I could taste every spice in there.
You have no taste bugs.
You know what? You know what? That's it. I take a piece of the troll. I chop it in little bits.
No!
What's this soup?
You ruined the soup!
I need everyone to make a dex save.
Even me?
Yeah.
I'm walking back to the kitchen, man.
Yeah, I need a dex save.
You are a monster!
+5.
Well, I was in that one.
Oh,
That's a nat 1!
18.
Oh no, to that one.
You!
11.
What is wrong with you, man?
So as you
Lyra rolled a 14.
okay,
18.
Oh my.
so as you rip parts of the troll flesh into the tomato bisque leftovers on here, you start seeing the pot, shake vigorously as it basically explodes on these two. I'm going to need to do some fire damage, technically.
Like I said. Like I said. Wait a minute, I was looking away from that area.
These, not views, you passed. These failed on here. So 13 points of fire damage as you are being burnt by the hot bisque soup.
Even Lyra?
No. The two nat ones over here. Everything over a 12 was
Lyra's.
on here. But here's the problem. You see, essentially, a hand come out of the bisque.
Oh no.
As it slowly
What
looks
is
like
it
it's
made of?
mainly bone. And then it turns to flesh.
With
As it looks like the hand is regenerating.
Lyra slowly
Put the,
turns.
put the top on, put the top on! Oh wait, I can't say that, I'm leaving.
oh
Turns to Archie. Turns to Archie.
wait, all right now, and I run into the woods and I look for those woods.
I'm going to cast
Are the
Hold-
giant
Holy
cat-sized
Laser.
Are there cat-sized louses
Stop.
in the woods?
Stop! I'm going to cast Homing Laser for a level.
Yep.
And Archie!
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Lyra's the best. She doesn't care. She's eating at everybody. And the hand.
Oh, what the hell, man? I didn't do anything.
27. All right. I need you guys to roll a dex save.
Oh, it has
Plus 5.
God
obviously.
damn it.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Am
Yeah.
I near him?
Yep.
30-20.
Okay. So you passed this.
Wait, deck save?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. 16.
16. He
Sorry.
looked his numbers wrong.
If you're not mad about it, I'll say no to you. Okay.
Okay. I'm not mad. It's just like, I was just being like Lyra. It's like, why are you mad at me? I didn't do anything.
He's mad
to
at
this.
everybody.
He's mad at everybody.
Ah.
14 points damage to you. 27 points of damage to you and the troll. It's cold damage. Is it dead?
No.
What?
No. It's like it goes back in the hand on here, but you can still sense like it's regenerating while in the tomato bit.
Soup out!
That's it. 1 second. I just walked into the woods. Is one of those louses nearby?
What?
The louses, the giant cat-sized bugs.
You mean the ant mites?
Ant mites? Sorry, yeah.
Not loose or not lice on here. Mites.
Mites. Are the mites nearby?
They've destroyed that, and you are now seeing 5 dead bodies.
But like,
You killed them by feeding them poisonous fucking troll meat.
oh,
Because for everyone listening, and I want to make sure everyone's aware of this on here, there is a reason why you don't cook troll meat without making it actually edible.
Wait a
Because
minute.
by default, it is poisonous and will
Wait.
kill you.
Wait a minute. Did you poison our cleric?
it was
He-
medium.
How's she?
I said
Writhing in
cooked
pain.
it. I cooked it medium.
You
It's fully
are
cooked.
dumb. You are freaking stupid.
Lyra, we're going into the next floor. When
You-
Raiken gets back, we're going to the next floor. And then I don't want to hear you two speak for the next hour.
Maybe easier just to go to the next floor now.
Yep.
Oh,
Raiken, what are you doing?
oh my god.
I'm in the kitchen. I'm looking at spices, and I don't care what type of spices I find. I'll have Amelia, assuming she's alive.
He's fine.
She'll live. It's not horrible. It's just like pain. That's
I'm
all it
going
is.
to kill Archie. I'm fucking had it with his bullshit.
Lyra, I don't want to hear it for either of you two. Go on.
I don't fucking care.
Anyway, I'll have Amelia or Lyra check them out for any poisons or medicine. As soon as I'm done looking at all the different types of spices that are available, and I'm going to take them with me.
Roll perception.
Oh, what the fuck, man? Why did you do that?
Don't
And
complain
I'm
about my
using it for 3 points.
cooking.
That was just you being an ass.
That's fair.
21.
You find a large heaping of parsley.
That's the.
That's the best thing you got. Is a large heaping bundle of parsley.
Well, I do know of one guy that said it was in the parsley that made everything taste great.
Yep. And that is why.
Thank you,
found a
Adam.
large
I missed
bundle of
that. I
parsley.
missed that gag. I hope I don't come back and everybody's already got to the next floor without me.
Meanwhile,
Now
on the
we're
other
waiting
side of
for
the
you.
room-
Now we're waiting for you.
You know what? I see nobody wants this meat, so I just kind of like, "Ugh," and then I toss it to the side of the woods. For any old creature
You know what I'm gonna do?
eat up.
You know what I'm gonna do? Can I whip his mouth?
I mean, you can certainly aim.
Whip?
Web.
You can aim. You can certainly try.
Is that a called shot?
No.
What did I roll?
Technically, it's he needs to make a save, if I remember
What
correctly.
kind?
Well, this is where we all read our spells, everyone. Also, PSA, please check your meats before you buy them, or try to eat them.
Yes, please.
Remember to cook and serve them properly.
What? I had no problem eating it.
We're not laughing at you at your expense. We're actually trying to do.
I know.
This
This is like, my God, Nathan,
Dex save.
you have to do something, man.
Hit the corner. 22.
That will save because I know your DC is not in the 20s.
Yeah.
So you attempt to win.
I hate you so much right now.
Anyway, I assume
Lesson learned. I will not cook poisonous meat next time I find
And then
it.
the canine bite his ankle.
Archie, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to next time. I'm going to look for the food.
Can I roll?
Next time it's going to be me and no wait. Next time it's going to be me and Emmy are going to be looking for the food next time because next time Emmy gets a little hungry because you right back. Let's throw it.
Hey, it's not my fault you couldn't digest good food. I mean, I had no problem with it.
Archie, I'm currently very annoyed right now. And I'm this close to saying to driving alumina up your ass.
What's your armor class?
21.
Oh, shit.
Rawr, 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 rawr. As you just see Canine trying to nibble on your
How do you nobody roll
Lara, can
good
you help
against
me
my
punch
AC?
this
Why does
shit more right
nobody
now?
roll good against my AC? Except for you!
Lyra, can you punch him right now? I had it with him.
Okay.
My punches are going to do 0 damage.
Well, do something to him. I'm pissed off at him right now.
I know I'm ticked off at him too, but I'm ticked off at everybody right now.
What did I do?
I don't know. You always annoy me.
I'm annoyed at him right now because I have perfectly good soup and he ruined it.
Calm emotions.
No.
No, save.
Say that spell.
Save.
What did I roll?
No, don't.
Don't. We love you wanting to do that, but please, for the love
We're
of
trying to
God.
move to the next floor.
Yeah, alright.
So, I
What did
assume,
you even... Holy shit!
Right?
I assume you've made it back by now.
I
with
made
your
it
bundles of
back.
parsley.
I made it back with the parsley.
I'm going upstairs. I'm not talking to Arch.
Don't wait, or Emmy, you're going out. You're going away from the party. The party. You're.
I'm not talking to Archie right now. I'm going up. I'm going ahead with you guys. With and I walked away.
So you go through the door.
Yep.
All right. You've made it to the next floor. We'll come back to you.
Let's go follow her before she gets herself into trouble.
Alright, Elsie, would you like to have some good cooking lessons? Because obviously you don't understand what's good for you. It's not good for everybody else. You see, when you cook, you need to understand that people have various tastes. I'm a Foreclaimer. Even I understand this. When you cook, you need to add spices.
Food is fuel, and fuel helps us live. That's how I was raised.
Well, you're raised poorly.
Really? I was raised by an ultra-militaristic empire.
White woman.
Should I tell him that? Should you tell him that you have a new experience because your mother makes good cooking?
Well, did his mother make good? Did Archie's mother make good cooking?
What's a mother to a soldier?
Not only that, but like remember,
Child
I mean, he's
soldier.
cooking also, but
Lyra holds up her.
died in childbirth. He doesn't have one.
Lyra holds up her hand. Wait a minute, Archie. You never had a mom, did you? Or dad? My dad cooked for me.
I was surrounded by nothing but father figures.
When my teacher also did some cooking, but she lived on her own, so she had to do her own self cooking. So this poor fella never learned how to cook.
That's right. How you doing, Amelia? Yeah.
And then Amelia's going, I'm sick.
That's what do you do? Don't puke on my hand. If you have to, just puke over the rim, okay?
To everyone here listening to this, I am corpsing like a madman over here. Don't mind me if you hear me. I'm corpsing. I am not doing well over here. But since everyone is now leaving everywhere,
Hey, do one of the kids have a dollhouse so I can give her a little Barbie brick toilet?
Stop making me corpse! Stop!
Oh!
Payback, Adam.
Oh no!
You
damn
do
it.
nothing but corpse.
I can't help that.
Technically, Amelia's not that small, but
Nah, it's all
It's funny.
It's fine.
Comedic
fine.
gag.
Yep.
Alright, so, since everyone has exited everywhere, everyone is now currently going to be needing to do a con save as you've entered
The
the flood zone.
I hope we
Wait.
get to
minute.
land.
Wait, Emmy and went in there, right?
Yeah, I need a
Plus five,
con
plus
save,
five.
sir.
Alright, plus,
Disadvantage, I guess.
plus 5 on everyone, including Winter.
Except this one.
Except for her.
25.
Okay. Cool.
26.
Well, that's still water, right?
Well, that's what I wanted to explain. Because you're the first one to see it. So, as...
Amelia got 15. Lyra got Lyra got a huge bunch. Lyra got 18. I was looking at 21. That's 2. 23.
Alright.
26.
And...
I'm using another sorcery point for this reroll.
I have more auras than, well, that silly anime nobody talks about.
22.
Alright, so everyone's good on here, but to give Emmy, as Emmy is the first one who walked into the flood plain on here, we have this specifically. You walked in and you see basically
Am I on
frozen lake.
I was gonna say, am I on dry land?
You are on dry land. You are basically on a little island where the door and a stairway is. But as you look out, you see a frozen lake.
I stare, I stood still.
You seem very at home at this territory since you are from the lovely little mountain areas of Breckhart.
But
So
yeah,
you are comfortable, but you are dealing with what looks to be
I am comfortable with the area. It's not, it's just because it's frozen lake, and you know what happens if you fall.
as everyone else walks in, feels the ever-growing cold in the room, and you see that you're basically on a small little island.
Lyra holds up her hand. Give me 1 second, and she's going to cast water breathing on everybody.
Yes.
It's a ritual, so I don't have to wait to spell slot.
10 minutes of everyone trying to hopefully get warm.
Are there any large stones on this island? Just wondering.
Not on the island.
Is there anything significantly heavy on this island, apart from us, of course?
Nope.
Because I am looking for something heavy that I can throw into the water and see if it's too
No,
thin.
the water's still frozen.
Frozen solid.
All 100%?
Frozen solid. You are basically on an island, and the whole area around you is frozen lake.
I'm casting water breathing
the
anyway,
bottom,
just in
right?
case.
Well, you can't see on here. It looks
Oh.
like it's coated.
Even though
Yeah.
you do cast water breathing, you know that's still not going to help with Emmy's.
Oh, I know. It's just in case.
It's in case
I mean-
someone goes down.
Oh yeah, it's just in case if so we don't drown or die, and so that the fish people don't go under and go like under sea or something like that.
But everyone currently on here,
Under the sea.
other than, of course, the frozen lake side on here, you do see the walls on here. It looks like on here you are currently what looks to be in a library.
Of course, we're in the water level. The water level's always the worst level in any video game.
I made the joke earlier about the water temple and
Hmm.
Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
Say, I can actually, I think this is more of a question. Can you perhaps fashion Ghost's wheelchair into a sled for all of us, including Ghost? Because that means only one person needs to walk, while the rest of us can save our energy.
I'll see. I want to remind you of something. What type of sorcerer do you think I am?
A cool
Good
sorcerer.
point, but this way,
Yeah.
that's why I asked Emmy, for she knows how to.
I'm not talking to you right now.
I mean, is there a way we could transform Ghost's wheelchair into a sled so for easy maneuvering? Because there's no way we can drag this wheelchair through the snow and the ice, and if we roll onto that icy lake, it's going to just start slipping and sliding.
I just need the materials and the time to craft them.
She just needs the materials and time to craft.
Is the previous door still unlocked?
No.
Hmm.
Closed. The door closed behind you.
And you can't open it?
You cannot enter everywhere.
So Amelia just creates a teleportation circle on the ice.
I mean, that she can do. She can make a teleportation circle.
Can
This
she
is
teleport?
basically a safe space.
Yeah, can she teleport down?
Roll or con. I'm gonna say that specifically for a reason.
I'm gonna roll for both Lyra and Amelia.
I'll see.
24 and what thing? 16.
I'll say that the 24 believes they can go backwards on here. The 16's a little bit more hesitant because it's basically flying into a void.
Lyra,
Yes.
would you do me a favor and close your eyes and I mean, how many minutes would, if I were to give you these supplies, how many minutes would it give you to craft a sled for goggles?
It'd probably take you about 10 minutes.
10 minutes probably.
Close your eyes and count to 600 seconds.
Okay. Why?
Okay. Up down all those bookshelves, and then you give me the
I'm
weapon.
gonna roll perception on that.
Hold on, are there anything?
That's 21.
Yeah, that's enough to hear.
Grab for shake! It's like what the floor makes their hearty! You touch those bookshelves, you get a booming blade up the
What?
ass.
What if I carefully take the books
Do
off
I have any
the
leftover bones?
bookshelves and then disassemble
I
the
think you have a little
shelves?
bit
The
of bone
books are
left.
fine.
Can I craft them to make sleds?
Lyra, wait, Emmy. Lyra slowly lowers her sword. Take the books out. Give me them. Thank you.
Moldy books. Very moldy books. Very wet, covered books.
Are there any
Wait,
down
do you
parts?
know mending?
I do.
Good.
We can still keep the books, and then you can
Any-
mend them on later
If
on.
you mend these, you will increase my approval rating by +5.
Okay.
No, you still held up with 10.
I use
How many books did you give him?
All of them.
all of them.
How many books would fit on one shelf?
How many books you want me to mend?
About 20 would fit on one shelf on here.
So
How many books are there?
I would say about 20 on here. Problem is, though, if anyone knows what mending does at this table, mending only focuses on one thing at a time. Depending on how many pages are in those books.
It's 1 minute per casting.
Yeah, 1 day per casting.
So 20 minutes.
And you're gonna recover me all of them?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
You just have to take 20 minutes to repair all 20 books.
Okay, all right, but then it'll take me longer to make the things for.
Well,
He's gonna need time to get all the wood.
Amelia knows mending.
That's helpful. That's
Well,
definite.
we could do it by the power of teamwork.
So, quick question: is there anything small and metal? Because I gotta make makeshift shoe spikes if I'm gonna be the one carrying the sled, so I don't, slip and slide on the ice.
There's
Okay.
probably some nails.
Be a penguin.
There's probably some nails.
If only we were alchemists.
Hey, Raiken, I have a few nails, and as I
Also,
just
we're-
take off the bottom of the
Also,
plate
we're
nail.
doing the power of
Good.
teamwork.
Can you
What the
This
power of
might be
teamwork?
enough for Amelia. Actually, If I were to make makeshift shoe spikes, how could I do it? Emmy is on a non-talking basis with me right now.
Andy, are you going to be too busy to focus on the sled? Would you be too mad if I
I'm
asked you to
busy helping mending the book.
Alright. Look, we can work together to implant the spikes into the shoes. Just let me see your boots. Adam, is there any way I can figure out if those metal boots would be perfectly fine to just walk on the ice without causing him to break or needing these extra spikes?
Basically, the spikes are meant for. I don't want to damage the armor in any way, but basically enough to where I could walk on the ice with no chance of slipping.
Roll perception or investigation,
Whichever is higher.
whichever you prefer.
19.
So you'd be able to tell that the ice looks like it's firmly solid on here. Like you should be able to go across perfectly fine one at a time on here. Adding
Sorry.
extra people may cause a few cracks in the ice.
Well, I'm more or less seeing if my feet will slip.
You should
Walking
be able
on.
to be firmly able to stay on without the spikes.
Okie doke. Then this would be used as I put them right next to the very neatly disassembled shelf for Emmy.
Now, the better question should be right now for everybody within the area here. How are we going to keep warm? Because I can only imagine that as time goes by, we are all going to, unless we,
Do you know how to make fire?
yes.
We can
Well,
make a few torches, one each.
All right, good idea. Question: are we going to keep those torches close to us for when we get across the ice? Because pretty soon those torches are going to go out. What we need is some warm clothes or something that can keep our clothes warm for a little bit longer. Now I could see if the power of my polar fog could create a nice enough hot air to keep us warm, but it's risky because I don't know if it'll damage us.
So, as you mentioned fog, you do see a very noticeable fog coming through and around you.
Ah, great.
That's not good.
Gust, I am talking!
As you use Gust, it doesn't seem like it's moving,
Oh,
as this
she's
seems
still alive.
more magical in nature.
Oh, Snikes.
Is she still alive?
You're on a different level, remember that.
Yes, but
Also, how well we doing with the mending the book?
Oh, you're probably halfway there by now on this end.
where's some of those books from?
We'll see.
We'll get there when they're all done.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
But it then
Please let
hear a very mournful scream as I need con saves.
Oh no,
No!
+5 every single person. Remember that.
Well, what saves?
Con.
22.
Pass.
Same.
Ooh, those are good numbers.
He said 21.
Pass.
Same as Lucas.
26 for Amelia, and for Lyra. 24.
Cool. So everyone passes on here, but does take half damage on here, as everyone takes 15 points of psychic damage.
Ow. Great.
As everyone slowly sees a very
Oh.
dark figure moving and floating above the ice lake.
Oh my goodness, it's Mephiles.
Think more of the Dementors, actually.
Lyra.
Lyra,
Oh my
What's
goodness,
up, Doc?
Mephiles.
Lyra's gonna roll history, see if she knows what that is.
We could have been out of here if somebody didn't want more.
23.
23?
23.
Yeah, no, you'd have an idea of what this is. This looks to be a banshee.
That's a banshee.
Banshee.
A banshee.
A Banshee.
Yep.
However, it also looks like they have a bow.
They have a bow.
Let me guess. It's a Banshee. It's a Banshee.
And
A bow pointed at us.
What point is
hey,
Bring it on.
As it goes to attack on here, I will click clack in a second on here, but I know a 15 does not hit our lovely sorcerer.
Should we put the since we didn't finish the book, can we put
Yeah, you can put them on. You can put them on delay. But no, it's time to clickly clack it. Let's see this banshee attack.
Don't tell me there's a huge waterfall being coming towards us.
Charge from the bottom?
Most
Most
likely.
likely.
Bring it on. All right, so I has our banshee. Let me hear the one to my right.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it makes no sense.
That's how this whole session works usually.
For
Well, I can believe that. That's believable since you've been repairing.
Mine-
You weren't expecting.
Isn't believable.
the expected and the unexpected.
16.
What's your bonus?
Take a wild guess.
Big old goose egg.
Yep.
Yep, you're dropped.
Okay, so we know that it's definitely got a 16 on the
Does that matter?
move department.
Gregory.
20.
You go before.
And Andy 1 and 2.
Amelia got a 6. Lyra got a 16.
I know yours is probably higher than +3.
Lyra is +3. Yeah.
Oh boy, we need a reroll then.
Rollies. Nat 20.
God damn. Alright. So,
That's
hey
cool.
Nate, you get dropped again.
Sorry, buddy.
That's gonna leave
Leave those ones.
A mark, apparently. Alright, so Gregory, it is you as you are watching the very, very shadowy bolt fly past you.
Oh, I see. I see. I understand how this is going to be. Well, let's get started with my trademark.
As I quickly grab its AC and its HP.
Lightning bolt, 4th level. Dex save.
Nat 20.
Fudge.
Lovely on my end when I get the nat 20. I'm just like, ha, no. Stop that.
Yep.
Oh, believe me. If I wanted to, I could have used my third.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I
force
could
me
use what-
disadvantage. Watch me get another one right on the top.
But I'll save that for later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. Nathan, I can explain.
No doing anything crazy on recordings, all of you.
To remind you,
The
if
joke is that he looked up cookies. If you don't know, this person really likes cookies.
Also, why is it on Yahoo search? It's not supposed to be on Yahoo search. I had that happen to me sometimes.
I used one of my sorcery points to enhance spell.
Yep.
You still haven't fixed the issue.
You could probably uninstall it from your computer.
Uninstall Google.
I mean, yeah,
Isn't
you can
there,
always
like-
install Google.
Do you have Yahoo as an application on your computer?
No.
Good to know.
It's
Thank you, tech support, but we're currently in combat.
So that's 18 lightning damage.
Cool, so that's that much amount of damage for me.
And of course, move back 10 feet.
Hey. Good old amount of lightning bolt as it goes through, but it doesn't seem like it's phased it that much.
Oh, it's got resistance to lightning. Good to know.
Yes, good to know. Andy number 1.
So, with my history check, do I know what it is resistant to?
What was your roll previously?
I think it was like somewhere in the ballpark of I think it was like 20 something.
21.
21, yeah. So you have at least an idea that it's resistant to lightning and thunder damage, specifically. On that end.
Okay, well there goes my option.
Yeah,
My
sorry.
one ranged spell.
Sorry,
Not
Raiken,
spell.
you're gonna have to use other elements.
Oh, well that's fine by me. That's fine by me.
Let's see here. How far up in the air is it?
40 feet.
Well, that's a problem.
Okay,
Yeah,
so using another bonus action to give me back one of my sorcery points.
So first off, Lyra's gonna activate Blade Song,
Ah!
and she's going to cast a spell. Do I know that if it has True Sight?
No, it does not.
Okay. Let's see. I'm checking my stuff. I do have something for this. Lyra's going to use an action first Can I do these? Can I do two? Come over here to.
Oh
check
boy,
my-
what do I need to review?
I'm using my arcane yo-yo. Can I cast it and then use one of its abilities?
Yes.
I'll have it. Okay.
Yes.
So Lyra's gonna start bouncing her hand up and down, slowly up and down, until a small round ball but made of purple energy appears in it. Holds it in her hand.
Oh,
It's the arcane yo-yo.
I was thinking of the yellow ball from the movie from Jimmy Neutron movie.
No.
Yo.
She holds the arcane yo-yo up, and I'm going to use shoot the moon. Like, can I make it not prop? Yeah, shoot the moon to see if I can't pull it down to the ground.
All right.
So I'm going to throw it up. Actually, they must make a strength save.
Dex save.
What? Do I make an attack and a strength save or they?
I thought it was attack and then dex save.
I'll do an attack then. I should have written that down. That's my bad.
Yeah, I thought it was attack and then dex save. Kind of like how the you're bringing it downward, kind of like how a wolf attack is.
14.
Misses.
Figured that with this one mixture. I'm gonna make a second attack.
Yep.
That's 25. Does that do?
That does hit, and now it needs to make its dex save.
Shoot the moon. Try to grab it and try to pull it down.
All right, you're able to pull it down.
Wow, that's okay. Oh, they were holding that one.
It rolled in that one, actually. Yes.
So Lyra's gonna try to pull it down to the ground.
It feels weightless to you on here, obviously, as it's incorporeal. It is literally a floating banshee on here, so you're able to wrap it down and you're able to pull it.
It's banshee.
So am I able to pull like two around our level? So Lyra
Yeah,
can
about
hit?
your level. I'll say about 10 feet.
All right. All right, that's my turn.
Now it's its turn on here. Now, I assume everyone can see it.
Yes.
Everything that is not undead, I need a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'm dead inside. Does that count?
No, it does not.
No.
What kind of save are we making?
Wisdom.
Yeah, double checking.
11 won't work.
Plus 9, and that is
11 won't work. Wait,
11 plus 5.
16? 16? 16?
23.
I forgot. Does your plus
Plus
5 work
five.
on old slaves or?
All saves,
All
not
saves.
slaves. Saves, not slaves.
Don't do slaves.
All right. Did you roll? 10?
And what was the other one?
No, I didn't roll a 10. I saw it repeating what he said.
Okay, I want to make certain.
Amelia rolled a. Let's see here. So 16.
And the other one?
Lyra rolled a. Plus 21.
So the 16 gangs on here. Anything under that 16 number,
Oh no.
you are all frightened.
Is this a spell or an...
It is an ability, not a spell.
I had to ask.
You and your dwarves,
second.
you
Wait.
and your elves.
Do I have to do it to canine?
Canon's technically.
One second before you are officially, I believe there's something called Aura of Courage.
There is.
Yeah. Do you have it yet?
10th level, you and friendly creatures within 10 feet, you cannot be frightened while you are conscious.
Yes, but how far are you from the other one?
Probably.
Yeah,
less-
because I moved back 10 feet.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to walk back towards me to get me
So
unfeared.
wait, me
All I
and
have to
Ian
take
are...
is-
Yeah, you two
step
are
back.
fine. That one is feared.
Yeah, so all I have to do is take a step backwards.
Yes. As everyone has to move with you
Mm-hmm.
on that one.
Well, wait,
because
when he moves out-
because it ends the condition.
Oh, no, if it ends the condition, that's different.
Okay.
That's why I want to make certain. If it ends the condition, that's different. However, you are currently terrified of this thing. As, unfortunately, you get to see your mother
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No.
as the Banshee. And it's going to do its attacks. Because that's its action and on here that it can bonus action. And it has advantage on Frightened.
Oh no,
Down here.
Lord.
Problem is, though, no, that is a dirty 20. Dirty 20, I assume, hits.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt.
I have a... There's a thing. If
He sees his mother. No one else.
But what happened if everybody got defective on that?
Oh, this would have been fun, actually. But...
You want to come up with different fears.
Yes, I would have came up with different fears for every
I
person.
am 100% immune to that, though.
I know you are. That's why I said I was glad I didn't have to worry about you fully. I just had everyone roll because, again, why give everyone the sense of everything while making sure you don't feel included? All my players should be included, even if they're taking 32 points of necrotic damage.
32! Ouch! Man, I know we've never fought one before, but I hate bandies!
And it is slowly going to try to resist you holding it down. It's going to try to float up
Alright.
as its movement.
Be a strength save?
Strength versus strength, yeah.
Oh, am I doing a consensus check, or it will do a save against the yo-yo?
Let's do a save against the yo-yo.
Confidentially, everybody, I hated banshees ever since I saw one in Critical Role.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, that sucks.
But it's going to use its. I assume it's using its strength over here. What's the DC?
19.
Oh, it's going to move. It's going to only move a little bit because it did that 20, but I'm not going to force it to lose that on here because it with its strength it's a -5.
Wow.
So it's literally just. So it's going to resist on here. It is currently 30 feet in the air compared to its 10 feet previous.
Alright.
At least it gives and takes. Speaking of giving and taking, hey Nathan! It is currently your turn, and you have one frightened person with a spectral arrow in their fucking chest.
So here's what I do. First thing I do, one step backwards.
What?
Wow, look at that. It's your butt. Oh, it's gone. As you accept, I accept. And now you're within my aura.
Not no good. Yes, a Scheiße. Get to the shrine is going to burn!
Alright, now I must focus on this. So it's flying in air, right?
Yes, it's currently 30 feet in the air.
Okay, now I must face my biggest weakness.
Range.
Air.
Range. My one ranged option is a lightning spear.
Can it come back to you?
Let me think.
No! It's not a returning weapon.
More importantly,
I have an idea.
You have to cast loyalty on it.
I got the plan. Could you hold off on attacking it until I make my move?
I do have one thing.
And you don't know why.
Wait, no. It's probably not that corporeal to physical objects since it's like a ghost. So I can't really.
Technically, not all banshees are loose.
Like I said,
I did say incorporeal. I did say that specifically. Okay. So that's to give you some ideas.
So it is a ghostly like.
Yeah.
Okay.
you can still slice it.
Yeah, you can still.
It's ghostly, but it's not.
Instead, hold it until I can get you, because I got a plan.
Alright. So what I can do is... who here would be the most susceptible to damage by this thing? You or you?
I think all of you are technically susceptible to damage.
Shield of Faith on you, +2 AC.
Alright.
On Raiken.
I was going to levitate, if you held your action, I was going to levitate you up there. Up the
Kill the fake
that
bonus action.
I like how argue.
So that
And
way,
now I'm going to hold my action. Right, because you told me to.
Yes.
And I'll hold my action of attack so that... well, could I hold move, then attack maybe?
No. You can only hold an action. Moving is technically not.
Then here's
the same
what
action.
I'm going to do, right? I'm going to run over till I am right below it, right? And then when you cast Levitate on me, as I hold the action, I'm going to wait right until I'm at the height, and that's when I'm going to attack.
I was going to use levitate.
Oh, what are you going to use?
Telekinesis.
Oh, well, hey, that still works.
I just cast fly on.
Okay, that could work.
I would still have to fly myself.
Yeah.
And I had to wait till my next turn.
Yeah, well, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, you could fly me around. So yeah, I repair an action so that next time it's within range of me, I immediately attack.
Yes. Alrighty, next on deck is our one and lovely Amelia.
So Amelia's going to.
Go, Earhart, fly.
How are you doing? How are you doing, man? Oh, yeah.
How much HP you have?
She's gonna walk over to you.
Ooh, yeah.
How much? Looking. Ooh.
Cure wounds on you. 18 HP back, buddy.
Gotta love it when big numbers do big numbers.
Well, I wish I had that. I wish I had that potion.
Yeah.
But
And
I gave it away.
here, or is he's gonna? How's everybody doing?
I'm good for now.
How about you?
I have
I was the one being hit. I'm so far. I'm the main one who got hit.
Well, I don't know.
on a scale from 1 to 106. I'm feeling like a 71.
Well, here's the thing. I was full on HP, and then I not only got hit by by a character once, but also got blown up. So yeah,
Oh no, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine for now, but I'll scream help when I need it because I would be fine if someone didn't blow up the pot.
Wah, wah.
I assume though that was everything on
So
Amelia.
she's going
or
to
she-
cast Seal of Faith onto Lyra. Now her AC is 24.
Wow. Kill me slowly.
That will be the end of her turn. No.
I would say, isn't her? Wait, no. If she's in Blade Song, wait, no, it's DC on here. Never mind.
Yeah.
Took me a second. I was like, wait, that's DC and it's Blade Song. Lucas, you and your dog are currently on deck.
Okay, let's see here.
As I
Here's the only problem. I could throw firebolt at it, but I'm worried that because it's fire damage and we're under ice.
We're not under ice. We're over.
we're on a frozen lake.
And we should be fine as long as you don't aim downward.
As long
Well,
as
that's the thing. What happens if I miss?
it goes up
Into the air.
and then disappears,
Oh.
unless it hits something solid
Not to mention.
like the roof.
Not to mention, the mass of the ice lake is big enough that you would need a flamethrower processing for at least 2 hours to melt it all.
Yeah, it's very thick ice. We're talking winter in Canada level of ice thickness.
So,
Firebolt at it.
Roll to attack.
so a teeny weeny, itsy little fireball ain't gonna do much.
So, spell attack.
Yep.
This would be first attack. 9 plus 9.
18 hits.
And can I roll for the second attack?
Yes.
11, 11 and 9 hits. So the first one, I guess while at the end of my turn, I'm going to fix my spell issue.
And also K9. Remember that K9 still exists.
After K9, sorry.
If K9 can do anything, because it is technically in the air.
Oh yeah, that's right. K9 does.
K9 doesn't have a ranged weapon yet. Still, we still need to do that.
Okay, so this is level
You are rolling 2d10.
2d10.
Yes, 2d10 as I yawn over here after too much corpsing.
Oh. Give me a second.
Episode title right there.
1,
Too much corpse.
2. Okay, this is for the first, and the 2d10 is for
Yes.
for both attacks or just one.
1.
So the first one, there's no plus number, right?
Nope, just those numbers.
6 for the first one, and 18 for the next one.
Okay, cool. That threw me off kilter.
You said 10.
Yes, I know. I was like,
That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of numbers. Anyway,
That's really nuts.
You said 10.
yes, I know. I just didn't expect a 0 right there. Anyway,
What do you expect? 1?
yes. Like several of them, actually. All next to each other.
Well, And that's the end of my turn. And what
K9 is just gonna sit there, look pretty, because he has no rocket
Well,
launcher.
K9 would just be next to side me.
He has no rocket launcher.
Yeah.
So, Greg, you have a rocket launcher.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I am first.
Yes, you are next.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use my walking speed, move about, though. Luckily, the effect's gone, so I'm going to move about, though, 30 feet further away. And maybe find some cover. Now the arrows probably have disadvantage. Turn, aim. Casting telekinesis. Couple of little hand signs here. Bing. And I lift Archie up to the Banshee's level.
And the very instant it's within my melee reach, I attack.
Yep.
Hey, Adam, that's a 19.
Yep. It's
On the
crit.
dice, that's a crit. Would it be vulnerable to radiant?
Huh. Funny you should ask that now.
Alright, well then. First off,
Also, you wouldn't know that, so huh.
I thought, ghosts and...
Goblins.
Remember though, it is considered an undead.
Oh,
Not
no.
radiant, but what's the other little thing about undead
Oh.
and smite?
I just noticed.
Oh, yes, I believe it does an extra D10.
D8.
D8. Whoops, I almost said
I
D10.
just
You're not this one casting fireballs
So that's
everywhere. 3d8
Since
on
I'm
one
doing
level.
Third level, that means that is 38 plus an extra D8 for 48.
Yes.
With that weapon attack, that is a 5d8.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Google for this.
I just realized something.
Roll 5.
What?
My crack in my phone's getting worse.
Alright. You see it right there?
Going like that.
21.
Plus my numbers. That is double 25. That is 50 points of damage.
Ow!
As is a ha ha! And yeah,
Technically, it's still Greg's. I assume Greg has moved you away or kept you up there.
I'm keeping him up there.
Cool. Andy number 1.
I'm even moving him in front of her. That's kind of a way to make sure she doesn't see me.
are we just gonna bluff saying that this paladin can just fly? Can I bluff that?
I feel like you don't need to bluff that, to be honest.
Behold, I am the god Paladin, here to smite the evil with my
I
might.
Can I roll
Behold my-
deception real quick on this?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Behold my giant metal swallowing, you evil witch from the foul. I will destroy thee.
Anyways,
Andy, it is your turn.
I'm gonna put a lightning lure in one hand, the arcane yo-yo in the other. Because I can spread lightning lure.
Yeah.
It needs to. I don't need to roll for lightning lure. So by that logic, I don't need to roll for my arcane yo-yo. So I don't need to use that. So I will, however, use my arcane yo-yo again. I'm not gonna use lightning lure. I'm gonna use my arcane yo-yo
Yep, since you have it.
to shoot the moon again and pull it into Archie's chest.
Oh. Oh no.
Wait,
Actually.
what?
Is that a good thing?
Are you? Wait, what are you
You're
doing?
pulling it through?
No, actually, through a sword.
Oh,
Well,
are we really going to have to debate of if you swing a person against a sword, would that be considered attack with this person or what attack with the sword?
No, because here's the thing. Like I said, it's incorporeal. So even if you pull it through the sword, it's going through you. And I
okay.
need you.
Wait. I'm not gonna do
What
that.
if I
Yeah,
have the
I was gonna say,
sword like
I want
this?
you to reconsider that because he'd be taking some damage.
Okay.
Like he would be feeling some frostbite.
I didn't. Okay. I was kind of hoping for a
Yeah.
oh.
No.
I was kind of hoping to create some bludgeoning, but
No.
these expect save as I try to pour deck down
Oh boy, strength save. Let me see. We get another nat 20. Nope, that's a 3.
Just pull her down.
Ah!
And how far away is she?
She's on the ground.
All right.
She's on the ground. She's
Walk
not
up.
prone. She's just on the ground.
As I currently have her up. You'll back up.
Yeah.
Do I know if she's immune to prone?
You could believe so.
All right. Well,
As she's just floating on top of the ground, and her legs have not even touched the ground.
so Kimberly will still yo-yo away and whip out the sword for a no wait. I'm gonna burning finger this person.
Oh boy.
That's really interesting.
19 plus 11, so that is a 20 stuff.
That is still enough to murder it and hurt it.
Right. Handle my glows with awesome power. Burning grip tells me to grasp victory.
Wait, did Annie kill him?
No.
Burn fire! And that's 28 points of fire damage. No, wait, I can't do that. I just realized. That's a spell, not an attack.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Sad.
My bad.
Sad.
I thought about it like,
So
oh,
sad.
wait a
So
minute. Can't do that.
Too bad.
Oh, well.
Very bad.
My apologies. But I can do a booming blade.
Yes, you can.
Wait, do I still use my roll 19 for that?
I will allow it.
Since I made a mistake. That's
I
on me.
will allow it.
That's on me. Sorry.
I will allow it. We just have a Nate flying in the air who can't move on his own accord.
Well, pretty soon that bitch is gonna have to try to get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So either way,
He has to make a choice. Get up and attack me.
Or run away, obviously.
Yeah.
Nathan has to go the. Huh. He didn't hear me.
Oh no. Anyway.
I know she's resistant to thunder damage. So I know. So that's one she's resisting to, so it goes down to 1.
Oh no.
And 6 plus 3 is 6 plus 3. So, but that's 10 points of piercing damage into your chest.
Ah.
Alright. That is the end of my turn.
Alright, and it's now its turn on here, and it's going to make a decision. Well, it's made its decision on here, and you are in striking range,
Alright.
as it's going to... An 18 doesn't hit you,
No.
specifically, on here, as it's trying to scratch your eyes out.
Large dodge to the side.
It's going to try again, but 21 does not hit either.
Dodge to the side again.
And that's all it can do.
What's the matter, Screamy Beat Mimi? You can't hit the right side of the barn?
I know.
Oh, poor baby!
I know that's probably going to cap it, but oh well. Can't help that one, unfortunately. Sorry, headphone users. Anyway, moving on. Next on deck, we have the Nate, who is flying.
hey, can I use telekinesis while he's flying? If he wants to move back down, can I just use telekinesis to help him move down?
No, because that's an action on your turn.
So wait, where is this thing?
On the ground.
So you're gonna have to point down.
You're going to have to aim down.
Hey, I wonder, actually. Can you intentionally drop concentration on any time, even if it's on another turn?
Not to my knowledge.
Because what if I Sephiroth them?
What, you're going to drop?
If you drop concentration, I can just...
Alright, I'm going to roll check real quick. Everyone, let's have a fun little rule check. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck!
Well, actually, what I could do is rise him up at a particular level, and then drop concentration. That's fall damage is 60. Is 60. It's 1d6 per 10 feet. Yep.
It says a character can also drop concentration at any time, and normal activities like moving does not usually interfere with it on here, but my thought on here is it doesn't require any action, so you could do it in any time you want. But I'd assume on here with it being, it had to be something that he chooses to do on his turn. That's the only item I'm thinking on here for that. So that rolls a precedent.
So you could hold an action, hold your sword down, I drop, or I just go, boom!
I don't think fall damage would apply.
No, it would.
But you can survive it.
You would be falling.
I mean, at that point, can't you just, like, move me down, then drop concentration while
On his turn,
Yeah.
he could do that.
Or Amelia could hit you with Featherfall.
Well, Lyra can.
So what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to prepare another action.
Yes.
And
That's
I
turn.
said, I get to hold you up in the air, just go, boom!
Yes. I think that's the best way to word it on here. If you're going to drop concentration, at least at this table on here, I think it would be on your turn. Because making a combo like that on here, like, I know this is going to be a thought later on here if I approved it on here. Someone's going to pick up the rogue, drop him on my turn over here, and that's sneak attack damage. That is why I'm just like...
Yeah, I can see that.
That is something that I can see this table doing. So, in safety, don't you give me that look. You know you would do that in a heartbeat and just pick him up, drop him, pick him up and drop him. No, at this table, I am going to say you must drop concentration on your turn.
If you hear my evil laugh, folks, that means that he was giving me ideas.
Yes, I know, but that's the problem. I know you would do that, and I'm very much aware of my table here.
He knows I'm evil.
Yes, but you also know, so am I.
So it's a Sith Lord versus a Sith Lord here.
So, you've prepared your action. Is that all you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, because I already am holding concentration on something.
Cool. Amelia.
Cure wounds on plus second level cure wounds on Lyra. 13. And she's going to use healing word on Archie. Second level healing word on Archie.
Stop being a bit.
As 11 points of healing to you, buddy.
Thank you very much. I shall take those 11 healing points in stride.
Now, moving on deck. Hey, look!
Well,
Go ahead, Artie.
On the ground.
Firebolt.
I mean, she's on the ground.
Firebolt.
Roll to attack.
So that's 19.
That hits.
For the first attack, and then the second attack. A 12 doesn't. Okay, well then.
2d10. Do your numbers. I'll do the math. And don't call me Shirley.
Well that's 4.
Oh, cool.
And then K9 is going to run and use force and power ring on it.
Woo!
20.
That hits.
Like it's a 28, but it's a crit.
Oh, that still hits.
Uh,
Nat 20. Okay, you could have led with that.
Sorry.
You could have led with that.
Sorry, that's a big crit. So I roll a 1d8 plus 4. I'm trying to remember crits.
Double the dice.
Yeah.
Ah,
I can double the numbers.
Double the number, double the dice. Either way, you do something with the dice.
1d8. 12 damage.
12, what type of damage?
That would be force damage.
Let me get my syntaxes up in order. Ow.
And that'd be in both of us' turn.
And back to Greg.
All right, what I need to remember. What is fall damage again?
1d6 for every 10 feet.
1d6 for every 10 feet.
And
So,
he is currently 30 feet.
so that's
Why can't
3d6.
you just... Oh, I thought you could
I need to
move
do the calculations here. Okay, so let's see. So we're right now at 3d6. So per 10 feet. So, and how much is your HP?
My HP, it is currently at an 82.
82. Okay, so let's see. So that means at most I could drop you 50, and that would only leave you with 32. But there's plenty of rest to heal up. Now I don't know.
Yes.
Next question.
Next a little bit.
How much damage would increase with the fall with his folly damage as he falls at the appropriate speed to hit something? How much damage would increase? Would that be a bludgeoning damage as I strike?
Are you throwing him down?
Well, it's either I'm going to boom or I'm going to turn it off and aim at a nearby tree.
Trying to think how else to word that on here. So I want to make sure I'm hearing that right. You're wanting to throw him at it, or just yeet?
Yeet.
I mean, I don't think it would add anything additional to it. If you're like referring to him, like if he's going to do an added bonus to attack on here.
Yeah, would it give any additional damage to his attack?
I don't believe it would.
Okay,
So
so
if he just drops the telekinesis and has him drop down.
There would be
Because that's a physical force right there.
yeah,
dude.
that is centrifugal force on here. And again, all right, everyone, the table's gonna have a new little joke incoming on here. We hate when science is mentioned because every time science is brought to this table, a kitten dies somewhere.
Click.
The poor kitten.
Blame the two to my left over here, Andy number 1 and Greg over here for bringing that joke to life at this table because everyone on the right side of us loves to play with science. Way too much, including myself as a
We're
science
in the
person.
science team.
And I'm a science nerd too. That's why I asked. Plus, I'm using what I know critical role and remembering what happened to countdown.
Yes, and that's where I'm just like, I would say it'd probably add something, but not a lot on here. If we're going to do centripetal force on here, I'd assume it would add half the dice that is being used as fall damage, meaning it would add an extra d6 to any attack from this range.
Okay.
Logically, that makes sense to me.
All right. Now this question is for you two. 1. Nathan, are you okay with being prepared to have to
Take damage.
I'm having to use revivify on you.
Revivify?
I'm doing that damage, buddy. Come on, I'm just checking. Come on.
I mean, I also got Revivify too.
So either one, but this is okay. Are you okay with being revivified if I go through with this next plan?
Do you have a diamond?
Yes, she does.
How much damage are you wanting me to do?
As much as I can with this drop.
And if I miss?
Well, you're right above her. You're not going to miss.
Nat 1 incoming. Nat 1 incoming.
Drop me 30 feet.
You just need to answer the question. Yes, are you okay with getting revivified? Yes or no?
No, this hinges way too much on luck.
Okay, but if I find out you rolled perfectly well with this 30 feet, with the 30 feet I'm dropping on you, I'm gonna be mad. All right, so I just drop him down.
Yeah.
I still got him under my telekinesis, just in case.
All right, so let me roll the 3d6 just to get that ready. On here, you can roll your attack.
Why are you asking me also?
Because you said I have revivify. I thought you wanted to be part of the group.
Oh. Yeah, I'm hoping.
It's like, oh, I have a revivify too. I was like, okay, you want to be part of the group, but
No, I actually do have Revivify.
I only asked Amelia because he was the closest one.
Yeah.
I mean, clerk, job.
Him. Nathan.
Hey,
Are you going to roll and use your action because you're being flung?
How much AC does this thing have at
What
least?
did you hit? What did you roll?
18.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
Add a d6 to your damage, obviously.
That was probably closer than you think, you know. Telling 14 points of damage in bow.
And that was with the added d6?
Yep.
Cool. So 14 points. It is still alive, and you take, ironically, 14 points of damage from falling.
What's that one with the when SpongeBob all he had like bones stuck down in the bottom top of his
And now you got
face?
your sword plunged into her back.
Now, Greg, is that everything you have on deck?
Yeah, just gonna continue moving around out of her range.
Andy
Because telekinesis has a range of 120 feet.
number 1.
All right. Well, now that Archie's there, what am I gonna do? So I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh boy.
He needs to make an 19 intelligence saving throw.
Yes, let me take a look and see how bad I'm going to be dead.
Painful.
Very painful.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Dies. Fail.
Wow. Okay.
And what type of damage is it?
It is psychic damage. That is 13 points of psychic damage.
How would you like to do this?
So, Lyra just creates a psychic whip in her hand, walks her in their head, and the Banshee's head stays back, and her eyes bulge out as her head explodes!
So, everything of that happens on here, and then you notice something very unique. Solar starts to flash. Like it was static. Like radio static.
Oh no.
It wasn't real.
No, we killed you.
No, like TV static. Like you see, like TV static. Like it slowly blurbs out of existence.
Hold on, I have to do the thing. It was a fake?
No!
Of course they're a fake.
No,
This is what a real mustache looks like.
so
It's a fake.
you killed it, and it disappears, but it disappears in like TV static on here. Like it just goes into what looks to be the frozen lake and just evaporates, basically.
Very odd.
Yeah.
And then you start hearing things turn on all around.
What's this?
What's this?
What's it in the
What's this? There's bullshit everywhere.
Everything turn on?
You're seeing like little TVs slowly turning on in the library.
Is this place starting to heat up?
You hear the static, and then you just continue to see that fog slowly building up.
Is this turning to Silent Hill?
Which Silent Hill?
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Which Silent Hill? Yes.
17.
You know how many Silent Hill games there are?
Yes.
But
But
all Silent Hills have a fog.
yes, very much a yes to the fog, and
Yes,
yes to the
but-
Silent Hill.
It used to be graphical limitations. Now they just do it cuz.
Yes. Anyway, I know that people who are listening to me say yes is probably going to get annoyed with me saying yes for the 10th time in less than 2 minutes.
Yes?
Damn it! Stop!
No?
And the room is slowly warming.
Oh,
Let's
that's
better get out of here.
God.
Because we're on top of a frozen lake,
Yep.
and we need to get to some land.
Well, you are on land.
Oh, we are on land.
We need to get around
You're
to some-
surrounded by frozen lake.
Okay, I got it.
What's the next closest piece of land?
We are on it.
You're on it. The next closest is probably on the very opposite side where the fog is
Oh, right.
heaviest.
Okay, I get. I see what you're asking. Sorry.
Okay, Emmy, I think we need to go from you making a sled to you making a boat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I can play something real quick for the table. Quick. I'm trying to see if I can find something that isn't going to be obviously
You
too loud for the
enemy
table.
starts shaking.
Lyra looks, sighs, and just starts petting her on the head.
Bing! I switched from Archie over to... Wait, did we kill the Banshee on the lake?
On the lake.
Has the lake turned to water yet?
No. It's slowly becoming warmer.
Okay, I turn over to Emmy. Ding! Don't worry, I'll help you.
Wait, what are you doing? What?
I'm using.
Oh.
I still have power over telekinesis, you know, and you are small enough I could pick you up.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep you above water while we leave.
Okay. Thank you.
But basically, you are currently dealing with some things beyond your normality on here. As Winter is just like, again, mainly watching. He didn't do much. He just watched everything.
What is the door? What is the exit?
As he points across the water.
There's no, and there's no boat.
No, well, I'm pretty sure we can run.
Right. Come along, Emmy.
We're going to run across the lake to that other piece of land.
Do you have any other options?
Nope. Let's go, guys.
I mean, I could always use the right. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could wait until the water fully melts, then I could use right wine. You got ice to create a small ice ski like ice to go.
One
Frozen.
problem with that. How do you know that it's only going to warm up to room temperature? How do we know that we don't have that kind of time? What if it will keep increasing?
Lyra looks at Archie.
Until we hit boil.
Lyra looks at Archie, takes him aside. Archie, I want to say you're my best friend, and that you're the person that annoys me the least out of this entire group. That being said, I think you overthink things way too much. Looks at Lyra looks at Raiken. Just cast fly on us. I mean, you can cast at 5th level, which means you can target.
I could target with flight.
At the end.
Hey guys, I can see the air.
It's all creatures. Okay. Three people. Okay, Amelia can fly around. So we have Amelia fly. Archie, you carry me and Emmy over the lake.
Isn't he technically carry me over?
Yes, it's telekinesis.
And
You can't hold double concentration. I believe you have to concentrate.
I haven't decided to switch the flight yet.
give me a minute to talk. And nothing yet. Archie, you carry Emmy and myself. Raiken, you go on your own. Amelia can carry Winter and Ghost.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
She is very strong, actually.
I'm going in the chair.
Maybe, can't you?
But we were also just going to run across the lake towards the other piece of land, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yes.
Wait. Stating.
No.
No,
sorry,
try saying something to me.
Oh, that's on speaking terms. What?
Just say something to me, Joshua.
Emmy.
What?
Right, so you want me to cast flight on
Nathan,
you,
I'm up in the air.
me, and Archie on me and Archie, so we can carry everybody.
Actually,
Do you have
Actually-
that kind of monster?
you, Archie, and Butcher, how strong are you?
She's in the car. She's in the chair.
He and Noodle Arms.
He has the
Basic-
noodle on.
Basic armor.
How strong are you, Emmy?
That's funny. I'm not that strong. I'm like 8 strength.
Okay, so this is the problem.
16 strength. I do have an option, but it will take 10 minutes.
What?
Find Steed.
Will that be able to fly?
If you cast fly on it, it should be able to carry people.
So
I mean-
you turn into a Pegasus.
Well, knowing that it's a steed, you probably, depending if I'm doing like an elk or if I do a warhorse, which is the strongest of them, then it could probably carry up to 3 lighter people being
Actually, why don't
Emmy.
we just run across the
What's
lake?
your-
Why don't we just run across the frozen lake to the other side?
That's what I was wondering. I figured out.
That's what I kept trying to say!
Yeah, just go across.
That's what I was
Do
going
you
we
made
to.
me
have
do
that
some
kind
deck
of
saves.
time?
Yes!
You made me to do some deck saves, but for a different reason.
Oh, then I don't have 10 minutes to make an elk. So yeah, let's go.
Deck
I'm
save!
trying to get
If I
that.
were to
Wait.
you,
Oh, it's because
To you, not meaning because you're in the air, because I assume you're not flying. You're just using telekinesis like an air balloon.
I'm just using telekinesis. I was about to ask, can I use like Ryan's Finding Ice to create an Iceman style ice sled
For you, yes.
and to avoid having to slip and slide? Like,
For you, yes. But you'll understand why in a second when I'm asking
14.
Dexes.
Are we going?
So I don't have to use dex save because I'm using what?
Yes, for you. You specifically.
Right.
Only you.
Right. And I got enemy a toe.
So,
Telekinesis.
Others will need to.
alright, I don't know what we're doing, but okay. Nope. That was not 1 and a 9.
Oh no.
Wait, you have disadvantage?
No, and rolling for both Amelia and Lyra.
Well, they're both gonna have some
They
fun.
both have a +5, so that 9.
Okay, so
No,
Lyra
14.
has 9 plus 3, that's 12, plus 5, that's 17. Well, Amelia has rolled on that one.
Amelia's gonna have some fun in a
Doesn't
second.
Amelia fly though?
That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna fly.
Okay, cool. She's gonna get swatted then.
Okay.
I'll explain.
14.
Cool. So you're fine as well.
Ah!
As Amelia gets swatted by a digital hand in the water, as she's gonna get some hit on here, she's gonna take 11 points of psychic damage,
Oh no.
and she's gonna be off balance. As everyone's seeing like little staticky hands come out of the water, trying to grab you or try to hit you
Alright.
on this end, and your hand actually goes through most of them. On
I
here.
knew we should have flown.
Yeah, we should have. That was my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's too late now.
Wait,
You're
Is it
you're
really?
just watching all the hands. Like you
Oh.
see an army of hands coming out the water.
Well, actually, we do have at least enough time. It takes like an action to cast fly, right?
Yes, but you're able to get across by then.
Okay.
I would say it's not. You're with everyone sprinting and being in a hurry. I would say you're able to get across without.
Technically, Lyra's still in blade talk, so she's a little bit faster, but no.
Yes.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant like this was going to be like several hundred.
No,
years.
no.
It's a lake. It's not an ocean.
Yeah, it's a lake on here. It's a lake in
Oh.
the middle of the library,
So it's
basically.
a pond, not a lake.
It's a lake. It's literally. Think of it this way: you are in a very large library.
Doubt it. Think doubt
So
it.
yeah, think about that lake,
Think of what would happen if Dalton froze completely.
and that little center island is the only.
Destroying the ecosystem, but okay.
Or,
That.
anyway.
There's probably no ecosystem to begin with, except for very large static hands.
All right, so
So
I think
you
it's gonna
find a
get-
door at the other end on here.
Okay, this is too easy.
Wait,
Yeah,
you know it?
no.
No, not
Then
like
you
that
put me
door.
down,
Not the big
please.
door.
Okay.
A door that you can
All right.
leave.
Okay.
You want me to put you down?
gently, please.
All right. You're small. You're dwarf.
You did say
are-
let
She
me down
means turn
gently.
off the telekinesis when she's on the ground.
You.
As funny as it is, would be seeing her face planting on the ground.
Where's Amelia?
That would not really be funny to see one of our friends face plant, but
Reading the
you do you.
reading the sacred.
Can I use
text.
telekinesis to lift up a
Reading the
whatever
sacred-
whatever is left of the
It's
snow?
1d8 plus
There's not really any snow. It's mainly just water and ice.
Oh,
what? It's
Are you
1d.
gonna
It's,
throw a water ball at me then?
But
Well,
you're also noticing a lot of fog on the other side of the door. that's
1d8.
closed.
plus my intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
1d8 plus.
There's something on the other side.
That's an 8.
Oh, goody. Well, Lyra goes, okay, Archie, could you go through this door first?
Would I? Actually, yeah, might as well. Push.
Oh, the door doesn't move.
Lyra's gonna cast knock.
Kick.
Knock on it.
It opens, but from the opposite direction.
Hmm?
It's pull.
Lyra just stares.
To be fair, you told me, do you want
Hey
to
guys,
push open
what's
that
this sign
door?
right here?
The only one said he wanted to go through the door, not push
I
it.
don't know. I don't know. It's in a language none of us can understand. It's in common.
I look up.
You are
I
actually.
should have read that actually. It does say pull.
Are you pulled the door open and looking up?
I look at it, it's like, oh, and I look forward, and then that's when I pull it
It's
open.
all right, small one. Not
So
looking
you
like
go
a
through the
good
door.
sign.
I open the door first.
That he said to a peapod, and it's only going to be eaten by birds!
I open the door and see what's inside before I walk in.
So, from the other side of the angle, like if you're looking from like a director's view of you exiting the door, you would see your head is looking towards the ceiling. As it seems like the room is twisted, inverted in this case. So from where you are currently, you looking up is the same as you looking down.
So I'm thinking with portals.
You're thinking very much as an inverted room right now. You are basically the roof is the ceiling.
Are there tiny little stones that make up this? So wait, so what are these islands made of?
So
No, this is the hallway.
So
You're
this,
now in the hallway section.
so this jar.
Oh,
this
the
cup of
floor.
water. So if I had this cup of water.
Yes. Are you gonna pour the cup of water to show what I mean? Basically, the ceiling is the floor, and the floor is the ceiling.
This
Now,
place is a
tell
nut
me.
job.
Is the ceiling, aka that room's floor, connected to the door, or if I step into it, I would immediately fall a couple feet?
You're hurting my
onto
brain, man.
The ceiling, aka floor.
No, if you exit the room, you would actually be on where you would be as
Stable
the
ground.
stable ground.
Okay.
The room, though, is basically inverted.
I step through the door.
Yes, as you are now currently standing on the floor, which is the ceiling.
Lyra
Tell
walks.
me, do others see me, not through the door, but anywhere else? Like, is this a different plane, or is this the same one, but with different gravity?
Different gravity.
So they...
Different room, different gravity. Think of this end. You're in a different part of the house.
Okay, so this is a different room, but it looks the same, but it's on ceiling.
Yes, and it's also very watery and foggy.
All right. Flip.
Actually, as you notice, the water is above you, and it's going downward.
So Lyra's gonna go through, looks up and goes, I hate this place already.
Oh, those places are going to give me a headache.
Yep, and that's the whole point of this, because you are dealing with literally cold obscuring fog, frozen lakes, and also
Water.
screen-lined corridors that are breathing this fog, as you just see static everywhere. Little TV sets basically causing static and fog.
What is up with the static? What is up with the fog? And why are we currently upside down looking around?
Water temple? Water temple.
Because this is getting weird.
Yep.
Welcome to the water temple.
Hi
I
guys.
hate the water temple. I hate any water level.
Yeah, but the area that you are in is the most physics-defying environment of the house, full of surreal passages and impossible architectural juxtapositions. Rooms in this zone tend to be filled with water in any sort of form, liquid, solid, or gas, as well as water stains and walls spanning banks of staticky screens. You are basically dealing with a little bit of Silent Hill and a little bit of The Ring.
And a little bit of portal.
Question.
A little bit of a Valkyrie in time.
With all these doors surrounding us, is there a way, without us getting hurt or losing HP, is there a way for us to have a Scooby-Doo door sequence?
Probably.
Now tell me this also. Are both doors bolted, or at least in the ground enough to where we can't carry them?
The doors? Yeah.
Damn it. Because we could really physics some shit into
Yeah, you could.
make it
You-
like a rail gun.
You could. Problem is, though, remember, the water is above you, and it's going the opposite direction as you're facing.
Well, is the water coming after us?
No.
Lyra looks at Winter. You're supposed to have gone to the top floor, right?
Yes, and I hated this one the most.
Do you know anything? How to get through this?
I mean, there's probably a few safe zones that we can easily chill at.
No, Winter, I'm starting to think your usefulness is relegated to make sure our rogue friend is not dead.
I mean, probably. I
That's
don't
a
know.
pretty good use, actually.
It is pretty useful, actually.
Probably, I don't know.
Well,
I'm just
So,
here.
what would we have to roll or do to do a Scooby-Doo style door sequence?
Performance, obviously.
I'm rolling performance.
same here.
Same here.
Give us Scooby-Doo style music.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Gotta
Anyone
find that mystery. I got a 12. Fuck my
Five.
You're tripping every 5 seconds.
17 for Lyra and
23.
Something's happening to you specifically.
17 to Lyra, 15 to Amelia.
Cool.
12.
So everyone-
12.
So, I know this table's probably, everyone listening is going to at least have some idea of what I mean on here. So we have the Scooby-Doo theme. We have one going this way, one going that direction, diagonal, diagonal, diagonal. One person's missing out of this little bunch on here, as one person found a different door.
Oh, this is so Huh?
You have entered something that's a little bit different than the rest on here. As I need to pull a little book because I actually had a little spot for you, whoever was going to find this. You found a room that is actually looks like it's a study.
Is there pizza in there?
Yes, but we're not doing that right now. And also recording. Stop that. No eating.
Oh.
But you have found what looks to be an actual study, a built-made study on here. Looks very different than the rest of the room that you were running through in the Scooby-Doo little chase.
I open up one of the doors. Hey,
As they're still running.
I found something new.
Wait.
Oh,
Ow.
It's very differently styled than any other room we've
Is
been
it the
in.
right side up? Is it the right side up? Up because
Yes, it actually is.
It actually is right side up. I'm just like, we're just
oh
like,
god,
we're
oh
just,
god, this is getting tiring.
I'm just like looking down at you, and you're looking up at me. Yes.
All right, give us a minute to get up there.
All right. By the way, see, you do know you're supposed to wear underwear under that armor of yours, right?
I'm wearing full plate, not a skirt. What the hell are you doing?
Trust me, I can see things.
I do.
I don't want to.
What
I
are
don't
you
want to image
imagining?
what I hear from what.
What
he
are
said.
you imagining? I do wear underwear.
Please stop talking.
You
to
don't
me.
have to know.
Oh my god.
Nothing. You don't have to know.
I kinda do. What the hell?
Why can't just walk away? Just let you be.
What
Let's
in,
let
Can I go in and
what in the nine
investigate?
hells
Uh,
are we
What I'm
around.
gonna do? I
Look
go ahead
around.
inside.
Yep, everyone has entered what I'm going to call the Institute.
Can I look around?
You may. Everyone, roll investigation.
Whenever somebody says institute, I just think it's something terrifying. Something terrifying is gonna happen. You just roll 13. Lyra should be a little bit easier.
What's that number right there?
20. Lyra rolled a 21.
Whoa!
You still somehow rolled higher than me.
Lyra's got like 6 intelligence. I've got like plus 6 intelligence.
I have +0.
So, that explains it.
And I was barely one below you.
Well, I don't think a 10 works.
No. You're more or less helping at this point. So what you have all entered in is what it looks to be a room meant for investigating and analyzing and recording the supernatural events that occur inside the house. Hence why this is more or less the Institute. It looks like you found like little papers that show like a goal in mind of trying to end the house by finding its ultimate weakness. However, it seems like whomever is living in this room isn't understanding or having a hard time figuring out what that weakness is.
Are there any documents or papers that we can find?
There are a few.
Who would do something to the house?
You are aware that the house is technically a living organism operated by the demon who operates this house.
Yeah, but still, that's kind of cruel if they're trying to do something to this house.
What's the one way of freeing someone who's been trapped here?
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure once you look at those names on those desks, I'll probably tell you how long they've been dead.
Lyra's gonna look at the death.
There's a few names on there. One is named City. Another one is named Dawn. And a third one is named Carmen.
How long have they been dead?
City's been dead for roughly what feels like 5 years. Dawn has been dead for about 3. and Carmen was recently killed within the last year.
Oh my goodness.
I see.
I take back what I said about that. I thought.
However, there's also others who operate in the flood pits other than the Institute. There are the benefactors as well, but they're nomads. They usually are the ones who mark the safe zones and fill the supplies and materials.
I'm not sure my proximity to his computer, but like, is it hot inside this house?
In the house, it feels extremely warm, obviously.
Nathan, you can feel my computer. It's not that hot.
I mean,
Oh yeah, the house feels really warm.
yes, on here. But other than the Institute, there's the benefactors, and they're the ones who are the suppliers of materials and all that. And you usually will see them if they have their little flame symbol next to their locations. The Institute, unfortunately, does not enjoy much markings. They like to hide. For good reason. Since we are in the area that is very much what it looks like is not what it seems, neither are the creatures that inhabit this floor.
Can there be? Is there any documents of the previous characters we know, and also Winter?
Winter is probably not on here. They probably have little folders of themselves on here. Usually, though, it's not really much of a personal document of, hi, my name is Carmen, and I love this on here. It's just like, document date, number 1, section 0, recording found of scary, spooky woman coming out of tape. Conehead found on walking area. Giant magnetic demon with multiple sets of claws roaming the halls. Like that type of situation.
Well, at least Ronald McDonald's on here.
I'm always here, children. I'm always here.
No, those get the big.
So is this one of the available safe zones?
This is an available safe zone that you would all be able to rest and hopefully find a little bit of research about this little.
Alright,
the
so how about
house.
we rest here for a bit? Rest our laurels.
You want to do a long? Can we do? You want
I
to do a
will
long?
say do a long rest, and I was going to at least give us a chance to hold here again, giving us a little bit of time and not trying to get so overly far for the remainder, because it has almost been a full month since our beloved cardboard cutout has seen the light of day. And I'm terrified that he's going to curl at this point in the chair.
There's
Alright.
one thing I will say. This is if this is a type of like document study thing or something like that, is there a chance there might be some booze here?
Roll investigation.
Maybe it's
You dwarven booze addict.
no. I'm just gonna do that to relieve our pains, you know.
You
I don't-
dwarven booze addict.
I don't drink alcohol.
I don't drink at all.
What about him?
Nope.
Oh, for more me.
This is like the second character you had.
Hey, I'm okay. First off, Emmy's not a drunk, so those are the two. I drink responsible, not Titus. Titus would have basically drunk himself to death.
Okay. Just making sure.
This is for more of Emmy is saying, scared as shit. Maybe she wants something to relieve herself. Also, that's a 21.
Oh boy, you found. Actually, I'm gonna make you have this one.
What are you gonna find? Dwarven regicide?
No, you find something with the name on it called the Sun's Glory.
Oh no! Is this the one that I think it does?
No, we haven't had this one in our long amount of V-Hunt 100
Is this
rolls.
going to make my? Is this going to make me go on fire and I have to go use the restroom and then?
No,
No, it's gonna make you light up like a Christmas tree.
So I am going to be on fire.
no, you're not gonna be on fire.
No, it's just gonna make you glow.
The one that you're thinking on here is the Phoenix. You had that one, and it's cool. It's very close on the roll, but you're not getting the Phoenix again.
Okay.
You're not getting all the things that burn you on the way in and out.
Well, I guess I'll sit down and drink some of this.
Cool. Everyone who's not our lovely dwarf on here, I would like everyone to do a nice little perception check, because it's not that high, but I'd like to see.
13.
You'll see it.
13 as well.
Yep.
21.
So everyone will get to see on here as Emmy's eyes slowly start to glow. What is your alignment again?
Neutral good.
Cool. So a yellow, bright yellow in her eyes. You don't have any issue. You can see perfectly fine. But everyone sees Emmy's eyes glowing yellow.
Huh.
As you drink this cider.
Lyra's gonna look for a spellbook.
Yep.
See if there are any spellbooks or spell scrolls.
Yep. Roll to see on that end as I try to find us some spells.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
It's good on that. I'm good with that. That is a nice number. 23.
Second, let me see what the institute members would be considered themselves. Here. Probably that. And I will say they are probably this. So you find in here the private book of the Institute on here. And you see a few contents of spells on here. You may have most of these on here, but we'll see in a second. Expeditious Retreat.
I do not have that. That is a second level.
I believe so. I think that's first level, actually. Here, let me.
It's first level. Can you send it to me in a messenger?
I will, actually. I just want to give everyone on here. I'll send the list as
It's the
well.
first level. Alright.
But I also do want to give the listeners a little bit of detail on here of what you find as well. Because honestly, I think some of these spells are not in your spell book. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
But Expeditious Retreat, Featherfall,
I have that.
Alarm,
I do not have that.
Burning Hands,
Okay.
Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Alter Self, Dark Vision, Arcane Lock, Blindness and Deafness, Blur, Blink, Fly, Animate Dead, Bestow Curse.
Yeah, send me the list. I'm not that.
Oh, no, I know. I was gonna send it to you. I want everyone to have access to hearing this.
Oh, great! Now we can be. Hey, we can be fly buddies.
Yes, we can be.
Now you can cast the fly. Now anybody that I can't cast fly on, you can.
But yes, a nice little list of. And you did hear that last two, right? You heard Animate Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make sure everyone heard that as a list in the spell book over here of Animate Dead.
Lyra's like, that's a little bit out of place.
Let me do.
Was them a necromancer?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, Lyra's got a copy of this.
if you want to know what I was up doing with, I mean, it's kind of hard to see with the view.
Yeah, because I can't really see.
You're
Go ahead and
blinding.
describe it.
You're blinding people with your bright eyes.
By sitting down like this,
Yes, you're blinding people.
witchcraft applesauce.
You're blinding people with your cidery drink.
Well, damn.
I'm going to I want to investigate, see what type of research papers I can find. Maybe a map of the place that'll help us see if there's any other hints about what the other floors are going to be like.
Roll investigation. Because there's only two main floors left, and then the top.
I mean, took another drink out of it, the bottle. It's a bottle, right?
Yes.
That's a 20.
Yeah. So the last two main floors until you get to the top of the house, which is the foyer, on here, you have the mute moors.
Of course, that's the one that allows us to. That's the one that's going to require us spellcasters to have to be tricky.
Yeah, this region is pervading silence. This is usually made up of attics, foyers, patios, and chapels, operated by the Mistmoor Overlord. And what you have from him specifically is he likes to make little tiny men. He usually does not attack alone. He is always with company.
Little tiny men.
But
Gnome skeleton.
But basically, they describe the room as white stone architecture, billowing drapes, drifts of windblown sand, and flat gray skies with no visible sun. Very vast, very unsettling, extremely unnerving. And then this area is connected with the Valley of Serenity, which leads to the Balemirk.
What does it say about the Valley of Serenity?
So the Valley of Serenity is pasture lands that stretch between the Mistmoor and the Balemirk. It is a very broad meadow that is very large to be contained. Basically, it's scattered across rolling hills, some smokes rising from the chimneys, colorless twilight sky. At first glance, it seems peaceful and idyllic, but unfortunately, this holds the demon's cult village, as it's basically an altar room on here.
Does it say if the demons would be friendly if we talk to them, or are they going to admittedly be hostile when we meet them?
From what they have recorded record-wise, is they've only had hostile confrontations, especially since it's the cult of the demon who runs the house on here, and most likely sacrifices are common occurrences.
And of course, the top floor is where we meet up with the head chiefs.
Which is where the foyer of the house is, the main house room, which is where the demon of the house resides, and your escape.
Okay.
Yes.
I basically holler for, hey Archie,
Hmm.
come sit with me. I want to talk to you.
I suppose.
Did you sit next to me?
Hmm.
Listen, man, I just wanted to say that sorry for getting angry early.
It's all good.
I know we're just in the heat and stress and all that stuff.
Your overall opinion on me hasn't changed. It was heat of the moment. Trust me, it's not like I see you as evil.
I'm just stressed, man.
It's fine. We're all stressed. We are in the middle of a hell dungeon after all.
Are you sure you don't want to sip?
No, thank you.
As you're noticing her eyes, can you roll me a religion check over there, real quick, Paladin?
Sure. I thought you never asked. 22.
So her eyes specifically are very familiar to the Azamar on here. Very glowing, very bright, always on, basically.
You drink Azamar blood? Your eyes are glowing, you know.
As you see the name, the Sun's Glory.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, so that's what it does.
Yes, as you just have eyes of an Azamar right now.
Is that a bad thing?
You're glowing.
Oh.
Your eyes are glowing, and even if you shut them or blink, he can see the light behind your eyelids. Which is terrifying in some regard, obviously.
Is this a bad thing?
Maybe you should refrain from drinking more of that before it starts affecting
I'm gonna give you this, so
Oh, the Mistmoor says the
Is the cap on this? Okay. We will. How much more liquid's in this?
About 3/5.
3/5? I shall sell this to a drunkard. Kidding, of course. I'll see how much I can sell it to an actual barkeep.
So
And
hey,
then give you the money.
thanks, man.
Now,
Hey
the,
guys, what are you guys looking at?
we're looking at documents. Speaking of which, does it say anything about the Mistmoor boss or the big guy?
so you did get details about the Mistmoor Overlord on here. The tiny men and always being surrounded by people.
Okay, so
It seems like
he's the boss of the silent room.
he is the silent back room, yeah.
Okay, what about the pastors?
The pastures doesn't have anyone because that is a connecting section on here. The Balemirk and the below are two of the same. Balemirk being the last area, and the below, which ironic is at the top, which is the foyer on here. That is where the demon resides.
Does it have any clues, hints, or descriptions of the final boss? Or the
Not
final
really
overlord?
much. Let me see what I have. Let me give you some more of the Baelmerk as I get something about our
So-
lovely demon lord.
I heard you guys found spells.
That would be her.
The Baelmerk is dimly lit, like a black hole type lit on here. Jagged crevices, rotted floorboards, septic marshes, withering flora. This basically resembles basements, bedrooms, crypts, catacombs on here. And at the very bottom, where the overlord of the Baelmerk resides, is the entrance to the below, which is basically the top floor on here, which is where our lovely, lovely moth-like demon resides on here. Let me pull up, because I believe I've shown everyone what he looks like specifically, but he is very moth-like in nature. He is very much large demonic moth, if you can get a little bit of an insight from that. It's not a pretty thing. It's like multiple wings. Think Mothman cryptid, but very demonic. We are going cryptid Mothman.
I'm taking the book and I'm putting it into my satchel, so I can keep it with me.
What are you, Indiana Jones?
Yep.
This belongs in a
The
museum.
museum.
I'm also being smart. We got information, and information's power. So there's any other important documents you could be seeing.
There is one note that does mention our lovely demon lord on here. It mentions his psychic connection to the house lets him track anyone he wants, and
Well, that's
commands the
totally-
monstrous entities who live inside.
Psychic connection.
That's reaffirming.
And then you see a little note that says he's always watching.
That's really reaffirming.
Lyra looks up.
And he's always watching.
Wonder is there anything useful I can find here that I can use for anything for like weapons or spells or anything like that?
You just see a TV flash in front of you, just like, stop that. That's graphic.
Roll.
Is
Roll.
roll for what?
Investigation.
18.
You find a club.
What am I gonna do with a club?
Well, you can put a
Bonk.
couple of nails in it. You can put a saw in it.
Wait,
You can
hold on. A club. I really do need a bludgeoning weapon. Is it a great club or just a regular
Just a
club?
club.
You can put a bone. You can put a bone
Oh,
into
yeah.
it and create a bone spike.
You put 2 slices of bread between it, call it a club sandwich.
Smack! Okay, you just won the award for worst joke of the whole
Yeah,
entire
but what
night.
am I,
Whole
caveman?
entire night. Go home. Never come up with gags ever again.
Let me
Never cook egg.
Let me reface that. What do you think I am, a cave woman?
I mean, you were underground, you lived in the ice, and you made machines cry.
I didn't make machines
Well,
cry.
we
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened to the butter maker that you made?
I don't know what happened to that.
You made it cry, man.
Mommy,
And
why
that's
don't
really,
you love
that's
me
really
anymore?
hard. It's
Mommy,
really hard because that
why-
thing didn't even have tear ducts.
Mommy,
Did
why,
we
did,
even know?
why,
Yes, you shared this.
Oh,
why did you give me life yet shunned me? Why did you do that to me, Mother? Was I not good enough for you?
Was it not good at spreading butter?
but why
Mommy?
do I need a club?
Well, you could, you know those spikes that we got from the bookshelf? You could attach the spikes to the club and make it a spike club.
Now you're cooking something.
And then, later on, you could add grease to the club, hit the club with firebolt, turn it into a flaming club.
Would that burn the thing?
Maybe.
Not if you are careful. If you are careful, you can make that. You can make it, then take off the cloth, and then turn it back to a normal club.
Okay, first off, what is the club made out of?
Wood.
Can I? I
You
have
can
an
also
idea.
use mending.
I could have an idea. What if I make the club, but surrounded with metal, so basically become a metal club?
I don't know. Maybe you could try.
You can
Instead
try.
of become a metal bat.
You
try.
could. You could try.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll do something with it. Sweet.
Note to self, everyone. He's gonna die by this metal club.
Or you could also make it a metal club, put a little hidden trigger in there, and make it a club. Make it a club that shoots out a flamethrower.
So currently,
Okay, we get a metal club. We get a small round ball, and then Lyra is gonna grab a glove.
why is it -1?
You're not a strength user.
Damn it!
Grab a club that's covered with a met. Archie, yeah, I'll need you to wear a little metal mask with my bit.
Wait. I got it idea.
Okay,
While you do that, I'm going to get a.
Okay.
I'm going to take 3 little seats over here. Put 4 little bases right here. Here. This one's gonna call home.
Okay, it's going to need me in the shape of a diamond, so that way when we hit the ball with the club's gonna hit the ball can hit out hit to another player. The player can catch it.
I see one issue with this club. I am not a strength person, so basically this club does less damage.
Give it to that one.
Sure, fine, why not?
All right.
This is a simple melee weapon.
So he's the hitter. We need a pitcher and a catcher.
Oh, I can be a pitcher. I grab a nearby ball, run to the center round.
Can I look for anything else
no.
useful for me?
Yes.
The pitcher needs to
Roll
be someone
investigation.
strong. Emilia?
23.
I have a good dex actually.
Actually, I think that's going to be something funny for you because everyone's making these jokes. So I'm going to reward everyone for this jokes by giving you something funny.
All right, do I just roll a straight dex for this, just like a dex attack?
What, is this a big hammer so I'll become Tinkatongue?
No.
So Adam, do I roll a dex?
Yes.
Shit, that would be funny. Since I'm small, you big hammer is just like Tinkatongue.
Yeah, but you have no strength.
Yeah, that's the only issue.
You find a pair of gloves.
Really?
Yeah, you find a pair of gloves.
Well, sure, I'll put them on.
They meld to your hand.
What? What? What's going on?
You have gloves.
Why?
They're melding to your hand.
What do they do?
I can't take them off.
I only wish someone would have rolled Arcana.
Lyra's gonna roll Arcana.
Meanwhile, 18 towards your back.
29.
Oh, you know exactly what these are.
I assume
You
this
found gloves of missile snaring.
Oh, hey, you get. Oh, they're completely useless on you.
What?
You have gloves of missile snaring.
Hey,
What the hell is missile snare?
here's one thing.
Archie, I'll be back in you, but gloves and missile snaring. They allow you to catch
Ranged attack weapons.
ranged attack weapons like arrows, but there's a problem. In order to use it, you roll a d10 to decrease the damage of an arrow
Plus your dex.
plus your dex.
Provided that you have a free hand.
You see the problem now?
Why did you do this to me?
You said you wanted something. And everyone was making baseball jokes. Guess what? What is a glove in a baseball game?
Aw.
Anyway, I rolled it. Anyway, I rolled 18.
Is there no way to get these off?
Oh yeah, you can get them off.
Yeah. I want them though.
God, fine.
Dirty
take it.
20.
Okay, he hit. Does that hit the ball?
Yes, that hits the ball.
Okay, so
Yes,
where does it go? Does it go center, left, or right?
What's the point for me looking at anything?
Center. And to that on here, you're helping everybody.
You're helping everybody. It's like,
All right.
I'll probably give these two ghosts later.
Okay, are you going to run back to try to catch the ball, or are you going?
what's the point? I'm trying to also find something useful for myself.
Which we'll see if we find anything on here, but with us on here, I'm going to let the little bit of fun end here at the table. So if there's any other questions for me before we end our communications in the lovely House of Institution?
Yes. Who's going to catch the ball? Who's going to catch the ball? What do they have to roll to catch the ball to see if Archie can actually run all the bases?
Most likely they need a dex, and I'm going to need someone who has the gloves of missile snaring to
Me.
do so, obviously.
So I
Hence
rolled.
why I gave you the gloves.
If they're pointless, send them to me.
I'm rolling flat dex.
Yep.
That one.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And now,
Slide the Batfield slide.
Well, okay, I'll do this one thing, and then you can tell me later when we get back to it. I'm gonna roll investigation.
cool. While you roll investigation, everyone starts hearing a very faint clawing sound as the ball goes outside the room. And you just hear...
Is it coming inside the room?
No, it actually goes past.
Hold on.
the room.
Do we get a glimpse of what it looks like?
Very much a large thing of claws. A large sphere of claws. As it's clawing from the water side, not the ceiling side, the water side.
Hold on. I'm gonna say that because I rolled this. I roll 22, but don't tell me.
Yep.
Until.
Yep,
until
and we
next
will reconvene at the table.
time. Just save that number and say that
We'll have a little bit of fun with finding what you need.
Alright.
But I figured giving a magical item would be some amount of fun.
I'll,
Since I haven't really been tossing out magical items for the table.
yeah,
I still one day
Not
want to
recently.
get a ring of spell story.
that could come later. And stopping.